After breakfast. I know. How are you feeling about the new company?
I feel good. Wow.
You excited about the new company?
Yeah, I'm excited to start.
After breakfast.
We did that. So what's next? Michael, just stop for a second. Michael, stop for a second. No, I know you are. Just let me have yourself. Get behind. Oh.
I can't do this. This is pathetic, isn't it? I'm such an idiot. I gave up the only job I ever wanted to do this. I beg him to promise. Strong as your dad. Like that. I've been the first.
You know, Michael, I'm the one who we have to do. I know. No, I'm saying that when I feel overwhelmed, something I like to do is make a list. Make a list of things to do, and then start with the easy stuff. Okay, first, work out. And hey, look, you did that. Check. Eat an enormous breakfast. Check.
Don't make your eyes forget. I'm not getting dressed. I'm not getting dressed. I have too many things to do before I get dressed.
That's hurtful. Hey, you know, I was wrong about you. Turned into a fine worker, Jim Milton.
Oh, thank you. Means a lot. Hey, you think I can speak with Mr. Geddes? See if maybe he's open to offering me some guidance?
I'm sure he'd be happy to hear you speak, at least.
Thank you, Mr. Dickens.
First day without a muzzle. This is the greatest thing that has ever happened. I'm sorry. Are you guys nuts? You're not doing great. You're fired. This is terrible. This is literally the worst thing that has ever happened to you. Not the best. You're right. He's right. I am a mess. This whole night I've been trying to convince you guys that I'm fine. I guess I thought that if I could convince you that I'm fine.
Hey, son. How's that bull?
Fine, Mr. Milton.
Your father in? Can I have a word?
Sure. I'll just get him.
Pa!
I'm right here.
I don't get to be.
What's the problem, Milton?
Sorry for the disturbance, sir.
Oh, no problem. My wife, she just began her morning discourse on the subject of my faults. Experience I think every man can relate to.
In some ways, my wife also has issues with some of the decisions I've made. Real issues. Do you believe a man can change, sir?
Where is this heading?
I guess I don't know.
Sometimes I feel like everyone I work with.
I've tried to be a good hand. I've worked hard to secure your property.
And for that, we are grateful.
And you've paid me well besides. The thing is, I suppose, I need to get a place of my own, so I can prove to my wife that I've changed.
I understand.
But I ain't got much money. I ain't asking to borrow none. But maybe you could go to the bank and put in a good word so they could give me a loan.
A loan, huh?
So I can buy that place, Beecher's Hope?
Yes, I know.
Yes, it is.
Yes, of course, sure. It'd be my pleasure.
When did you have this?
But take my advice, Milton. Take your money and go buy passage on a boat. Go to Brazil and forget all about family. I'm just joking, son. Just make sure you deal with Ansel Atherton at the bank. He's a distant cousin. Here's my name. Tell him to ask me direct himself. You'll get what you need.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, I was young and dumb once, too. You'll get her back.
You can see by the ear of the bowling alley.
Like to work, stupid.
Oh, you got some really busy ears. Would you like to come to work for the microscope paper company? What size shoes you got? 9. What are those, men's 10?
No?
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
You like them? Okay. Oh my
He's
already paid for himself.
Sorry.
Where is it? Right here. Hey, come on, guys. He's a prime selling on.
I go.
I am the kid in this metaphor, right?
Show the kid how to feed the dog. Walk the dog, take care of the dog. But you only do it once. You're with me.
You know, for the record, I know how to clean the dog. All right, yeah. It's just this is for show. Okay, never use this. Should've just got the grounds.
Money in those animal stages. That's not happening right now. My watch.
Like you're forgetting about your thing, Frank. Only difference is all badass leaders, he can kill psycho balls, so on and so forth. What do you call that? Is that a code? I mean, is it a mantra? It's not a mantra, right? Is it an ethos? What if we got you a little pair of green tights, pointy tab with a feather in it? Why does there have to be the last time you tuned this guitar? I got it at a pawn shop. That might help pass the time myself. Turns out I suck at guitar. Takes a little dedication.
Excuse me, sir.
Can we start talking about the dog
I'm
again?
looking for Mr. Atherton. I'm a friend of Mr. Getty's over at Pronghorn Ranch.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah, Mr.
Santana.
Atherton is in his office.
Found your
Hey,
guns.
please head in.
Thank you.
There's a dead man in a wheelbarrow out there. Yeah.
Can I help you?
I didn't do
I
that.
hope so.
You do this?
I want a loan, sir. A line of credit, so I can buy some property.
Puke. Not good.
What property?
Hey, do not leave
An old
the
ranch,
police,
Beecher's
right?
Hope.
Don't do, hey, give me a
An old
second.
dump?
I know it ain't much, but I ain't much of a
You wanna
farmer
see
either.
guidance,
But
right?
I will get there.
That is a very unusual way of asking for a loan. Mr.
Marston. Only folk around here call me Milton. It's kind of a joke, I guess.
A joke, huh? And which folks?
Mr. Getty's? I work for him. He said that you could help me out. I mean, if you can.
So old David Geddes told you I'm the kind of man to loan a man with two names money so he can buy a rundown farm on account of his lack of farming skills, huh?
Don't sound too promising when you put it like that.
Well, how would you put it?
Sorry to waste your time, sir.
Oh, sit down. I'm sure we can figure something out. Now, of course, we'll be expecting you to make regular payments, and given a lack of much evidence you got any means of repaying, the terms won't be too great. But if my cousin vouches for you, it'll be okay with the bank.
Really?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Now, of course, we'll be expecting our money back regular as clockwork until the debt's settled. Otherwise, the farm reverts to the bank, no matter how much you paid.
I understand.
Well, why don't you go check out the land while I fix the contracts and talk to Mr. Geddes. Oh, I heard there's squatters up there. We've been having so many problems recently, they'll need clearing on.
Sure.
Come back when you're done and we'll fix up the
Smells
paperwork.
more than I thought. Get used to it. I'd rather not. This life's a little easier staring at a computer screen, huh? What'd you do? Yeah. What did I do? What did I do? Look at my hands. Hands dirty. Hey. Go home. We're still doing this, huh?
Yeah, because you need to hear what I'm saying.
I've heard you. Sick of hearing you. What you promise me, and you think you're always right. What you want is you want to hear me say this shit is not gonna happen.
So you think the fact that Agent Madani knows you're alive isn't an issue?
She was unconscious, man. What did she want me to do?
If she was unconscious, she would have seen your face.
She was unconscious and she wasn't unconscious.
Okay, our lives just got way more complicated. Homeland Security enters your name into the system. Let me ask you, how long do you think before Agent Orange knows that?
Well, maybe you should have stuck to the plan.
You were driving right at her. Was this stupid bullshit macho game of chicken part of the plan? If they catch you, I don't see my family. So I made a decision.
That's it. See, what you want is you want me to get your shit done, but what you do is you bust my balls. You are relentless. You're not relentless.
Are you sure that she wants you back? Are you sure?
Oh, come on, man. Come on. I'm out of here. Maybe while I'm gone, you come up with some new ways to attack it. Maybe do bullshit.
Where are you going?
I'm gonna go see your wife.
See, now you're trying to be hurtful.
Don't be such a dick all the time. You should listen carefully, all right? This guy, he is no joke, okay? Why the hell do you want this guy? I do not have time to look after you. You won't even know I'm there.
Help with the driving.
How's it treating you?
Get you there all, bright-eyed and bushy.
You almost done with that?
Yeah. Mixed,
Cool down, girl.
Joe? You sure you want me to drive like this?
I got it.
Hello. Looking for a trim?
Where'd you get that? I made this. You made it. You made me one?
No. This stuff was all in the fridge, I do like those things. What do you want, turkey and gravy or Salisbury steak?
Turkey. Yeah.
How you using that?
Hello, sir.
Sooner we find him, the sooner I get to put the guy down.
MP?
You mean Agent Orange?
Well, you just said the guy. I want to make sure you mean Agent Orange and not Colonel Bennett, because that's not the plan.
I know the plan is there.
Because I hate for you to get confused. You got Colonel Bennett standing in front of you. You hate
Hello
the
there.
gun. You have the
That
gun.
horse doing all
You
right?
love it, stop.
If you
No,
want me to keep that over there, there's room in the stable.
How does it go? Is that how it goes for you? When your blood goes up, just boom, 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 you gotta A room full of dead guys? I've never killed anybody. No. Because I was thinking this time I wouldn't have been. Right? Send you in to see as how you know the plan so well. I got the bad arm. Frank, I'm under no illusion that I can do what you can. I've been waiting to get back to my family for so long. It's hard to imagine it actually might happen. It's been living day in and day out with my death. And then all of a sudden I just walk through the door and think we're going to need some serious therapy. Busy. No, man, you're supposed to say, don't worry about it, David. It's going to be great. I'm going to lie to you. I want you to lie to me. You didn't see anything on there about Kentucky, right? Nothing about me being on an army base. Yeah, I think the bulletin ran a piece about Bennett turning upstairs to death in a motel upstate, but that's it. Thank you. That's good. Frank! What? The cameras in my house are down. What's that? I can't access the feed to my house right now. You need to get over there now and check on my family. See, David, you need to check on my family right now. All right. I guess you show that. Why? To give him flowers. He said he used to beat it. Paintings, huh? Yeah. Huh? What is favorite? Sarah's favorite too, I guess. Yeah, I know what they are. Thanks, Frank. I really love these things. You know, I don't blame you for kissing her. She's a beautiful woman. And, I don't blame her either. I don't know. I said we're dealing with this, huh? This is how I'm dealing with it. That would be bad, you know. I look up, I see this gang, her friends. They're all laughing at us.
Hey, easy.
So you beat the shit out of them. You know, that's all I did. I told her that I didn't do request. She wanted one that was going to cost her. It's a good line. Yeah,
come on. You can carry this lot.
Circumstance. You miss sex? Do you miss sex? Because for me, I'm dyslexic. There's nobody. Want to hear something funny? We're sad. I'm hungry like a moose.
Can I help you, friend?
Oh, you think I'm kidding? Frank, I'm weirdly, seriously, really well endowed. You must be proud. Kind of spooky.
I hope so. Who's in charge here?
No one, mister. This is a free country.
Now that I ain't so sure about. Listen,
What are you
I'm
doing?
buying this land.
You know,
I'm afraid you guys are gonna have to go somewhere else.
You an asshole.
Who's this?
You're like,
I ain't sure. Some fancy Dan city boy says he owns this land.
Owns it.
That's what he says.
Okay. And how come we live in here?
I ain't sure.
Get the hell out of here. This land belongs to me now.
Ain't nothing on this earth belongs to no one, partner.
Looks like you made your decision then, partner.
You're a dead man! You ain't gonna see another dawn! You cut these ropes, you hear? Holy Christ!
Don't do that. What you made me with the attitude? Kiss my wife, don't forget. No, right? Hey, you know what happened? It's okay. It's okay. If she wasn't gonna kiss you, somebody else.
about you? The man with 2 names and no past. Come on in. How'd you make out?
Well, let's just say there are no more squatters.
Okay. Well, I got your paperwork ready. Now, you sure about buying this place? It's really run down, and the price isn't too great.
I think it would mean a lot for my wife. At least mean I was listening to her.
Okay. Well, sign here and here. Mm-hmm. Now we own you, Mr. Marston, and we own Mr. Milton, too, and we own your property. But you can buy your freedom each week. Eventually, you will be a homeowner.
I understand.
Congratulations, you are now a real American, indebted and owned by the bank. I'm joking. They own me. They just own your property. Now, you can also use this line of credit for any home improvements you need to make, of course.
I can?
Sure. Be good, Mr. Marston. Welcome to home ownership. It's a beautiful thing. Let your wife know what to complain about. Just joking.
Well, it is you. Well, I thought you was dead, boy. Dead.
Uncle?
The very same. Come here. I saw you going into the bank, and by the looks of things, you ain't robbed it.
I've gone straight.
Bull crap.
No, for real. Well, I'm trying.
All these years, you ain't changed a bit. Maybe a little bit. I thought you was dead.
Not yet. Well, I got some things to take care
Oh,
of.
not a problem. I'll come too.
No, you don't have to.
Oh, I'm real sick, John. Lumbago. It's a slow and painful death, my brother.
Evidently.
Have a little pity, will you? Huh?
Come on, then.
All right.
What's up, playa? Long time no see.
You got a horse?
How you been? What you know?
Follow me.
Feel like I haven't seen you in a while. Yeah, you missed the whole playthrough, man.
Where we headed?
I did a Bad Honor playthrough, and now I'm at the end.
I can see we're headed west. You know, speaking in monosyllables don't make you seem interesting. It makes you seem stupid.
I don't care how I sing.
Yeah, Arthur's hat is the best.
You damn grunting fool.
This ranch I bought just now.
Is that what you were doing in the bank? Spending all your money? Oh, on a ranch in the armpit of West Elizabeth. Oh, my lord.
Not that that's any of your concern, but I was in the bank borrowing the money.
Well, that's even worse. Yeah, you can run from a bounty, John. You can't run from a bank. Is Abigail there?
No, she's,
Wrong way, John.
her and Jack are waiting until I'm set up before joining me out here.
You mean she left you? Oh, I never thought she was a smart woman, but, you know, this makes me think maybe I was wrong. Where are you going, John?
No more of that. I just bought this place. You're lucky I'm showing it to you and not looking for a place to bury you out here.
Implemented right. For biotics.
Glad you could join me, John.
Hey, mind where you're going.
Hello, you look hungry.
take your problem.
Stop. I got it. Well, I'm here. You can talk to me. Talk to me.
It'd be nice if you didn't run off on me again.
Yeah, that's right. Take care of beautiful man. That's right. Really merciful. Yeah, that's right. Take care of beautiful man. That's right. Your pig's looking at shithole. How do you feel? I feel like shit.
Hey!
That's all good. Yeah.
This is it. Look at it. Okay.
What do you think?
Why exactly did you buy this dump?
For Abigail?
Why? Is she an idiot? No. What were you thinking?
I don't know. She said she wanted it.
She ever seen it? What are we gonna farm here? Rocks?
We?
You don't have a hope here without a wise hand at the tiller.
Enough of that. Get out of here. On your way.
No, you're stuck with me. Seems I'm stuck with you. John, the rock farmer.
So, you think I'm an idiot?
No, I know you're an idiot.
Can we just get out here? Hey, it's locked. Can you guys let us out? I'm gonna let you out. Screw this. Call the cops. Why would you call the cops? We're just hanging out, man. Stop. All right. Push end. Get the phones to the girl. Let's go, guys. I have to do this shit. All right, we gotta pivot the business. Come on, get the hell out. Everybody out. Out. All right. Don't worry, we're gonna mail your phones back to you, but we're gonna need your addresses, so fork over your IDs. Let's go, come on.
And their money. We can't have them cabbing it back to the city and go straight to the cops.
God damn it, that's a good point. Okay, you know what? Collect their wallets. Don't worry, guys, we're not thieves. You'll get your wallets back, too. Yeah. Don't be babies. All right, come on, guys, let's go. Let's go.
Did we just kidnap and rob those guys?
Ain't been lying to you, bitch. All right, this is weird. Can we just get out here?
Hey, it's locked. Can you guys let us out?
No, we're gonna let you out. Screw this. Call the cops. Why would you go to cops? We're just hanging out, man. Stop. All right.
Push end. Get the phones to the girl. Let's go, guys. I'm gonna have to do this shit. Frank, we gotta pivot the business.
Come on, get the hell out. Everybody out. Out.
All right. Don't worry, we're gonna mail your phones back to you, but we're gonna need your addresses, so fork over your IDs. Let's go, come on.
Ain't their money. We can't have them cabbing it back to the city and go straight to the cops.
Yeah, that's a good point. Okay, you know what? Collect their wallets. Don't worry, guys, we're not thieves. You'll get your wallets back, too. Yeah. Don't be big.
Well, how about this, eh?
How about it?
Well, all them, it's us three left at the end.
I heard Sadie might still be alive.
Sadie? How'd you hear that?
She sent me a telegram. Said she's in Valentine.
Sadie sent you a telegram and you ain't paid a visit on her? What's wrong with you, man?
It's been a long time.
What envelope does that have on it? The sheriff's office?
I can prove to you. I can prove this to Mom.
Why did you? That says you cannot spend $100.
Police impersonators act like they always wear an invisibility cloak as they roam the streets disguised behind fake badges. But what really happens when the real cops finally catch just one out of over 1 million badges?
Sergeant, they're orange. This is all red. Okay, this is red, 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 red. Jeremy, show me your state certification for your agency. What are you talking about? You tell everybody your state certified agency works. Your state license from the state of Florida.
Here are rare moments when cops arrest 1 in 1 million police impersonators. The first cop impersonator on the list is Jeremy Kirk, who claimed to be working for himself and was caught with his own body camera.
You're not with any law enforcement agency.
No.
But you're wearing a badge like you are.
What office company do you work for? I work for myself, sir.
So you're impersonating an officer.
No.
You're trying to impersonate an officer.
No.
That's what you're hoping it doesn't get you. You got a badge. You got a body camera. You resemble law enforcement. You run a license sirens down this road.
On February the 8th, 2019, Officer David Dillon of the Arkansas Police Force and his colleagues were on patrol when they saw a pickup truck with a sticker that said, "Caution, working canine," actively flashing lights and a siren before accelerating to a ridiculously high speed. Immediately, they initiated a traffic stop. Upon walking to the vehicle, they noticed the driver, later identified as Jeremy Kirk, was dressed in a police uniform. They decided to still go ahead and interrogate him to determine his identity, an action that was about to uncover the worst crime in the century.
You're not with any law enforcement agency.
No.
But you're wearing a badge like you are. Well, I need yourself to the sheriff as an arson investigator.
I'm sorry, sir.
You identify yourself as an arson investigator, right? Where'd that radio go to?
It's an AM radio. It's an 8-win radio.
Where did you get an 8-win radio then?
I'm with Adam as well.
What happened?
Arkansas Department of Emergency Management.
Work for them?
I'm a volunteer for them, yes, sir.
Who's the supervisor over there? They know you're working, wearing that radio while you're working your private job, serving civil papers?
Yes, sir.
They know you're using that radio?
Yes, sir.
They do?
Yes, sir.
Adam,
Yes, sir.
we're going to find out all that. Okay, jump out and stick them back here.
Sure.
You got your camera on, you better make sure it's yours.
Okay.
Step out. You got handcuffs too?
I do.
Stick them back here.
I thought I told you to leave it, Bubba.
I thought to myself who this little girl thinks she's telling anything to.
Enjoy your drink in peace. I ain't got no business with you right now.
What that mean?
For the last time. Leave me alone.
Or what?
Get the hell out of here before she kills us all!
You!
Get out of here!
John Marston.
It is good to see you.
I thought I heard a rumor you was alive. Jim Milton, that you?
Guess I didn't do a real good job of hiding my identity. We didn't hear nothing about you.
You killed a feller up by Roanoke?
Sure did.
I thought that sounded like you and Abigail and Jack.
She's fine.
She was always so kind to me.
I'm looking to buy some property. Beecher's Hope, west of Blackwater. I'm kind of a farmer now. And you?
Oh, you know how it is. Bounties mostly and some other stuff, good and bad. Hey, you any interest in bounties?
No, I've gone straight. Sort of.
Oh, it's legal, usually.
Then, maybe.
Come on, then.
What? Where are we headed?
Strawberry. Guy on the run from New York. Good price for him.
What'd he do?
Rob a bank.
With a gun?
No, with a pen. He's an accountant, I think.
Sounds easy.
Come on, we got a bit of a ride.
I know. Your telegram. You said you had something to discuss. I didn't think we'd be chasing down an outlaw.
There's something else.
What? Micah?
I think so. I heard of someone sounded like him about a year back.
Okay.
We always said, if we found him,
I know what we said we'd do. That ain't changing.
I didn't think I'd see any of you again after you left for the Yukon.
Yeah, we came back. Didn't strike it rich, as you can see.
But you're a rancher now.
I got Uncle with me. We'll be okay.
Uncle? Getting scalped by that gang out there might be preferable than living with him.
Sometimes I think the same.
Investigator. You wear a badge, sir, papers, it says that. I think you're trying to get them. What looks like me? Why would you wear an arson investigator badge to serve civil papers? You have a right from inside. Anything you say can't be used against your court. You have the right to an attorney to press their question. Attorney will free charge. Any questions are asked. You understand your rights? Yes. You can answer questions. If you so desire, make a statement. Attorney, understand that? Yes. Okay.
John Shepard.
What does it do?
He looks like he's not for first.
So, Adam gave you an alien radio.
Yes,
You
sir.
can find him. Like I said, the feller's name is Nathan Kirk. Banker, bald, 45.
Okay.
You hit him that way.
Amateur.
I'll meet you in a bit.
Civil emergency service. There we go.
Let me see your radio. Hold on. We're gonna do this. Let me see that part.
You seen a bald New Yorker, name of Nathan Kirk, about 45?
No, sir. We get plenty of New Yorkers here. It's resort town, you see. The Adirondacks of the West, the mayor calls it. But I can't remember any of the bastards.
Okay.
Ask in the general store or the post office. They tend to know who's in residence for the season, as we say.
Season? Good Lord. Hi there.
Can I help you, partner?
Yeah, I'm looking for a fella. New Yorker, name of Nathan Kirk.
Never heard of him. We get a lot of New Yorkers. It's a resort town, you see.
I'm sure.
Try in the Welcome Center. They tend to know most of the visitors there.
Thank you.
There you are. He's staying.
You seen a fella? Fella from New York? Bald guy?
Yeah. A few New Yorkers come here in search of the West.
This one's a wanted man. I work for the government.
I do.
Sort of. His name's Nathan Kirk.
Mr. Kirk.
Even at
But
this
he's
point,
so
he still believes that if he
charming.
kept the bold front
Is
and
he staying
answered
here?
questions without an iota
He's,
of fear, maybe, just
up in
maybe,
room
he
3.
might be able to prove a point to them. So the real
Ooh, damn
question was
visit.
how long he would be able to keep
It's
his
government
cool
business.
with serious questions and
How
nothing.
exciting.
What's the phone number to Adam?
I've got my phone. 68 683 6700. Yes, sir.
Right? So you're running amber and green lights.
Huh?
If they're driving. What law in the state of Arkansas?
I don't know.
There's Lacey's.
Justin, I can't remember his last name now. Nope. That is a bite stick for dog training, sir. I'll be happy to do it for you, sir.
That's a bite stick for dogs?
That is a bite stick for dogs. It's an ass bite stick, but that's what it's used for. Sir?
Give me your radio. We're taking that into evidence. We're going to contact Adam. Are you a firefighter?
I'm a certified firefighter too.
Are you a firefighter? What agency?
I'm not.
What emergency was you running to?
Mr. Kirk!
We've been over.
What emergency was you running to? We've been over. Which emergency were you running to?
It's just a friend. Stop. Hey.
What emergency were you running to?
I was trying to get to that lady before she left her children.
Where's the papers in? Let me see the papers.
What papers would you like to see, sir? Oh, sir? I'm going to hear disability. I'm sorry.
We gotta get after it. Remember, we want him alive, though.
I know.
The papers that you're going to serve right now,
I can answer.
I need to see.
Yes, sir.
I'll catch up with you.
Where are you going? Shit.
That's everything I'm serving, sir.
I told you what you were serving. I asked you to break through. What are you serving right now that you drive like that?
Restraining order?
You served a restraining order, which is not a it's for divorce.
An order to give up the kids, and there's
Drive 9 miles an hour in a turn lane, schools about to put everybody at the risk.
I don't think I was driving at night. I'm sorry.
You got to work 44.
Well, that's 4 days.
That's a lie.
Please, I'll start some process over so you can.
Right.
Harris County, Texas. I pulled into you, so this is through Long County. This is a divorce.
Yes, sir. It's a result of a divorce.
Mr. Kirk! Mr. Kirk, you
I'm not sure what I'm going to tell his riding
It's just a friend.
Not me.
Just a friend. Come on, open the door.
You sure got the badge you're displaying?
Open the goddamn thing! Stop.
What?
Hey,
That's for you.
what's Nathan doing?
There seems to be a lot of
Got him?
but they were not about to jump in.
Come on, jump
Get
on.
further into the state, continue questioning.
Let's go.
Great
We
questions,
gotta get
right?
after it. Remember, we want him alive, though.
I know.
He went right. Easy, easy.
Myself, sir.
What's the name of your company?
Process.
I'll catch up with you.
Where are you
What's
going?
your flying?
Shit.
Well, actually, this is the first one.
Get a revoked handgun license. Why's revoked? I'm an instructor. You don't need to quit. I'm going to get it from the state police. I'm also a handgun instructor. You're not the former with me.
Easy now.
Just so happens we drive by. It's great on 10th Avenue. To me, you're first and one of my name sheriff.
I'm an innocent man.
It's hard for us to do our job when we're around here doing this. Everybody over here is giving us thumbs up because they see you doing this and driving like a fool. What happened to you? Why did you get the home?
You've got no cause.
I would say it's a long time. The race for the race.
What you got there?
Where did you come back to?
You're made
with a room. No. It belongs to Adam. It belongs to Adam. Yes, sir. Welcome to return to Adam. Okay.
Thanks for that, Mr. Kirk. Real fun.
I'm an innocent man, but it's all a mistake. My wife is
What now?
Where shall I send the money? I ain't been paid yet.
Send it on my behalf to West Elizabeth Cooperative Bank in Blackwater. Pay down my loans. Might make them happy to see I've got a boss.
So I've got a couple of other leads I could use your help with if you're interested. I'm usually at the saloon in Blackwater.
I need money pretty bad, so I'll come find you.
Yes.
You're a good girl now.
Myself. No. Who asked you to serve your papers? Oh, that's the attorney out of Texas. Texas, yes, sir. How'd they get a hold of you? Internet. These are the first papers you're serving. Yes, sir. You've never served any other papers? Nope. So why is your handgun license revoked? You got your criminal history? Got it. Go to left this way. Hold on, get my camera. I'm photographing. Yeah. What do you think this was okay? I think you're trying to be the police and you can't be the police. No. That's what I think. I'm not trying to be police. What are you trying to be then? Why are you running like this? No other paper server does that. My guy drives a Mark unit. He doesn't drive like that. Right. He's a full-time certified deputy to serve papers. He didn't act like this.
Somebody help me.
You got this badge on right here. Why are you wearing an arson investigator badge to serve papers? Well, I'm hoping it doesn't get shot.
Somebody
So you're
help me,
impersonating an officer.
please.
No, you're trying to impersonate an officer.
Howdy, mister.
That's what you're hoping it doesn't get you shot.
I'm looking for my friend, Gavin. For Gavin.
Has he been gone long?
Yeah. Few years. Few bloody years. I can't remember what he looks like. I'm looking for him, but I don't know who he is.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah. Me too. Me too. I've wasted my life. Looking. I looked, but I never saw. I saw nothing.
They've already had enough evidence
Good luck.
by now, but not even such obvious evidence could stop him from trying to pound Martin.
worried.
Why are you thinking my truck? We're towing it.
You're a good Billy.
Okay. Because you got handcuffs, you got a badge, you got a body camera, you're civil law enforcement, you're running lights and sirens in the middle of the road.
Pardon?
You're telling me that the reason you have handcuffs is that just makes sense. You got felony charges on you, and you got a badge. And I know what it says when I get close, and I know what you're saying. You're saying you're an arson investigator. Nobody in this state or this country can use you as an arson investigator because you're a felon.
Good God. Hello there.
Okay? This to me looks like you're impersonating an officer. You're running down the middle of the road at over 90 miles an hour.
This is just too bad.
With lights going. It says box your working dog. You're saying you're a civil process server. You're telling us that you were trying to get here because this says take kids and stuff. This doesn't say take kids. It says it's an emergency order. So the reason we're telling you, you also got a why do you have a radar? Sure, I enjoy playing with it. You're playing with it? Yeah, I enjoy just watching. The radar. You enjoy watching the radar. I'm not sure you don't try to pull people over, and I run 6 or 8 of these unmarked dogs. So. Nope. Did you just cite me?
Nope, no, sir. Yes, sir. That's law enforcement. David, the dash cam as well?
Check me on that radio.
Switch it up. Slow down, Cam. We need to get the footage off that dash cam and come do a 90 miles an hour to fly the siren. David. Was it recording while you were driving?
Oh. The guy that spoke to he found me. He said to take this.
Yeah. Well, you see what you can't tell me the thing that is, he's got to have the dash cam what he did. I don't even see that in there.
It's the radio volunteer.
So everything on there, there's her.
Old enough to be a natural thing.
Not right into the tornadoes. Not serve papers, but look at the bands, too. They can serve papers. So,
Working hard? It's still on
Explain
bagel.
to people one stage
If
from
I
a
overdo it,
attorney
I'll get a relapse. It's very serious.
Get up or get out.
You can be so testy. What is it? Constipation?
Guess you're my proof I'll never quite outrun my sins.
Got so sanctimonious in your old age. No wonder she left you like a woman with the King James Bible. Ow! I'm getting up. Oh, no, what did I have to tell you? I went into town and I got a little drunk. Oh, shit! Well, we gotta go. We gotta go to Saint Denis. Charles Smith is alive, I reckon.
Charles Smith's alive? Really?
I reckon. Unless I dreamed it all, and by the sound of it, not doing too good neither.
Just what I told you. Pulled over one of the cars and sent it to go to the field. Before now, he already had arrested for multiple arrests and jail sentences for pretending to be a law enforcement officer. But what he didn't know was that his inappropriate conduct was just about to blow his cover once again.
Here we are.
Come on, let's get off.
All right.
Back in Saint Denis. I never liked this place.
Yeah, oh, me neither. All right. Let's go find that big sour bastard.
Sure. Let's split up.
Good idea. I'll take the saloons, you take the slums.
Now, how about I take the saloons and you take the slums?
Got it, class lethal. Okay? Or Florida statute, we're allowed to open carry class lethal. I can pull it out and we can double the lethal. If you'd like, you can go to the cemetery or go to Green. Okay. Alright, class lethal, 9-7, Florida statute. Okay? Security now? Security permit? It says legally anyone can open carry class lethal device. Taser or mace. This is a mace weapon. Really? Yes, sir. I'll be happy to come by and talk to you and tell you later. It's fine. As soon as I clear this effort, I'll be happy to go there for you. Alright, sorry. Where are you at? I'll come back to you. I'm everywhere, dude. It's a nice bike, though. How's that ride? Excuse me, 1 second, sorry. I gotta move. Yes, take my light. Take my light. Bump it, bump it.
When he left that office under the guise of being so busy, he actually thought that he had got the pump up his back for good, until he received a call reporting a situation involving one of his men and the cops.
What happened, Sergeant? We were under funeral escort. What happened, Sergeant? We were under funeral escort.
Hey, partner, you seen a big Indian guy?
Indian? He was already I've
seen hundreds.
Yes, hang up your phone. Hang up your phone.
Big guy.
You're picking up the boat.
Boxer, maybe? Likes fighting?
Hello? Yeah. Bare knuckle guy.
Yes?
I think he's fighting
Hold on.
tonight over at St. Saturnine's.
Hold on.
Thank you. Thanks
Go
a
ahead,
lot.
give me the license right now. No, Sergeant. I'm on this life for too. Yeah, unfortunately, you're pulling my motor. So, how about we all move over? I understand, Sergeant. Let's move out of traffic.
Come on, then.
Give your... Yes, just give it the drugs, Sergeant. Please, do it now. I understand.
What's all this talking
pull out
about?
the license, let's find out the status.
Lord.
I know.
I was just beginning to enjoy some peace and
Calm down.
quiet.
Calm down.
Asked that first barman I met. He told me Charles was here.
Yes, just hand it to him. Let it deal with it. I'll take care of
Never
it.
surprise, but they hate a massacre. And you are a killer. We both know what you gotta do. Leave him now.
He don't know the half.
You're...
I'm alive. So are you. So's he.
That's Uncle?
What are you doing?
I don't know. I'm alive.
Uncle thought maybe he was in some sort of trouble.
Kind of, just... I don't know. I'm throwing fights for a few dollars.
Throwing fights?
Sure.
And you like that?
Of course not.
So...
Let me go place a bet. Come on. Man, I thought you were dead.
Sure. Abigail's still alive too, only she left me.
Excuse me. I'd like to place a bet.
On who?
On myself, to win. Lone Wolf.
How much?
All of this.
Okay. Funny thing, I pegged you for the favorite, but the odds just got real good. What about you, sir? A little wager on the wolf here? Real redskin brave.
Sure, I'm a fan of the wolf. Give me a bet on him.
Have I got a treat for you? An epic battle between the descendant of ancient warriors and a not-so-noble savage. On my left, a ferocious battler from the valleys, Simon of Wales.
February the
And on
23rd,
my
2022,
right,
Oklahoma
an
City
engine
Cop initiated a traffic stop at Nava's 2005 Volkswagen after observing that it broken some traffic rules. They approached the vehicle thinking they would only need to write the driver a ticket and it would be over. But as soon as they got close enough to the vehicle, she quickly noticed something about it that prompted an unexpected response from the car.
You win by knockout, you win by retirement, or you win by death. Let's have a good fight, boys. Let's keep it clean, but not so clean. Looking slow, Uncle.
Try and stay on your feet here.
What is this?
Pretend he's Micah.
What is this?
Knock him out.
Something. Go, Lone Wolf. Kill him.
Don't black out just yet. Hit him, Lone Wolf. Lone Wolf. Hit him, Charles. Pretend he's Micah. Try and... Come on, Lone Wolf. Gotta get you the hell out of here.
Hey, Lone Wolf. Wolf. How? Made my month, but you also made some fellas mighty unhappy.
So it goes.
Here's your share, partner.
If we just made the bed I said we
So you keen on staying around here or heading off with me and Uncle?
But, John, I haven't seen you two in years.
I know. But right now, my sense is you just need to lie low.
Where?
We got a little place up past Blackwater, in the high country.
Okay. I gotta grab my baggage. I booked a steamer heading upriver. That's why I was pretending to throw the fight.
Okay, boys. I'll meet you at the bridge outside Saint Denis.
What are you doing?
Just have a few errands to run.
You're useless.
I am a deep thinker.
Be quick.
Come on. This way. Oh, my bag's on the dockside. So, what happened?
You mean back then? Arthur helped me get out. Gave me a chance to live, I guess. You know that Arthur...
Sure. Word got to me up north, so I went back and buried him in the Scrimshaw.
I had to run. If any of us had been found, we'd have...
Oh, of course. I understand. He's where he would have wanted to be. A pretty hillside, facing the evening sun.
He gave me a satchel with some of his things in it. Remember that journal he always drew in? I got it. I'm a bit of a draftsman myself nowadays.
Well, he wasn't a good man. None of us were.
Maybe he was true to himself.
Him and his code. That pig-headed bastard. You get sick like that, I guess you gotta cling to something.
He was hoping to come out of it. Hope was about all he had left. All any of us have. Anyway, I heard all you were dead. Or I might have come looking.
And me, the same about you.
Dutch?
Who knows? Dead? Maybe? I'm not sure. I heard all kind of things, but one thing I know, he ain't around here. I ain't heard nothing real in years since, well, that time.
Nor me. Micah?
I hope that bastard's dead. You know, he was the one speaking to them agents.
What?
Putting them on us the whole time. Or since before I got off Sisika.
They picked up Strauss. The agents. Made a real mess of him. I heard he died in custody. Never said a word.
Guess some folk are strong in ways you can't see.
Everything that happened. All those deaths. Micah?
None of us is innocent in that. Dutch, least of all. Okay?
Hold on.
What?
Careful.
Why?
Those are Guido Martelli's men.
Who?
He used to work for Angelo Bronte.
I've only been here an hour.
Hey. Come over here.
What now?
Well, you go left, I go right. On three.
Three.
There's a wagon up there. I'll get my bag. Okay.
Come on, John.
I'll try.
Okay.
Get right into the interview. As you guys know, I've seen his wife do the interview.
Where was Uncle gonna meet us?
Answering some
Over
questions
the bridge going
about
out of town.
that people have
West.
about marriage.
Hold
Some
on.
people may feel that's none of our business, but they decided to post it online, so we're going to talk about it.
You see any law?
Not yet.
Let's just get
Keep your eye out. San and me ain't short on police.
Remember that.
Alex is here.
Well.
I thought
Anyone?
it was just like dancing, getting dressed up, and maybe that was my mistake.
Yeah.
Good so far.
Big one.
Brother, we give them those gunshots,
Dressed up,
no
looking
chance we
smart as
have.
hell, wearing a minimum of 3
Tonight,
inch heels,
at
preferably
least.
high, and dancing
No,
your ass off
we
for
can't get
3
caught.
hours in
Martelli has the police chief in his pocket. If they take us out, we won't get out of here very good.
I don't want to get a shootout over this. That's not the man I try to be anymore.
No, I don't want that either.
I think
See
one thing
anything?
that I do want to point out about this is that I'm
think
not
we're
saying, obviously they put up the definition so you can
If I
see that
ever
it
want to
does
go
have
back,
different
remind me
meanings.
that I hate
But when you're hearing the
Saint
context
Denis.
of the conversation that she's
Martelli will
having,
happily remind you of that.
talking about
Give me some
her
simple
cycle
folk
being on,
and wide open
someone,
spaces.
going down on
Speaking of
her,
simple.
and talking about her butthole, how it's violated, and then you hear her saying she's popping her own
Getting up to
poo-poo
no good?
in all these frat houses. When
And
you
getting
put all
shot
these
at.
conversations together,
Well,
it sounds
they weren't
foolish
very
that you
good
want to
shots.
believe us to think.
Come on, let's head
That's
for home,
how
man.
she's saying that.
Did you notice the 3 things Rebecca gave to David Martinez? These were actually the keys to David's survival. First, Rebecca wasn't wealthy. But after David mentioned he was short on cash, she tipped him 500 eddies while he was running deliveries. That was a fortune in Night City, and even more importantly, it was only their second conversation. With that money, David could temporarily ease his financial stress in Night City's harsh environment and buy essential items to protect himself. Secondly, Rebecca is very concerned about her appearance. But after she developed feelings for David, she didn't interfere with his relationship with Lucy. In fact, she went as far as installing exaggerated cybernetic limbs to protect him even more fiercely on the battlefield. She truly was making silent sacrifices for love. Yet David's heart belonged only about her appearance. But after she developed feelings for David, she didn't interfere with his relationship with Lucy. In fact, she...
right, girl.
She went as far as installing exaggerated cybernetic limbs to protect him even more fiercely on the battlefield. She truly was making silent sacrifices for love. Yet David's heart belonged only to Lucy, and he never reciprocated Rebecca's romantic feelings. The most heartbreaking part is that Rebecca gave her very life for David. David confronted Arasaka forces to save Lucy. But when David was in danger, Rebecca didn't hesitate to sacrifice herself, giving him the space to act. She ensured he could survive long enough to rescue Lucy. Perhaps after his own potential sacrifice, did you notice the 3 things Rebecca gave to David Martinez? These were actually the keys to David's survival. First, Rebecca wasn't wealthy, but after David mentioned he was short on cash, she tipped him 500 eddies while he was running deliveries. That was a fortune in Night City, and even more important, it was only their second conversation. With that money, David could temporarily ease his financial stress in Night City's harsh environment and buy essential items to protect himself. Secondly, Rebecca is very concerned about her appearance, but after she developed feelings for David, she didn't interfere.
Daddy, can you get my break? Nothing beats the Jet 2 holiday. Whoa! Daddy! Daddy! Daddy, can you give me a phone, please? Daddy, are you ready to go? What do you want to eat, Daddy? That's my father. Daddy Noel, can we watch it? Movie! Daddy, can you get my Sprite?
I'll give that really nice to you, Rich.
Nothing beats the Jet 2 holiday.
Like a bird season? Yeah. I'll pay for it. Let me pay for it. Here. Oh, I got it. Let me pay for it. Let me pay for it. I got you. Of course. Do I hit or stand for my money back? For my money back, yeah. 15 out of 5. Do I hit it? Hit? And I just lost all my money. You lost. 25 minutes of useless Red Dead Redemption 2 information, or facts that you didn't know. Now lately I have been into videos that have helped me fall asleep, so I put together a bunch of random and honestly useless information about Red Dead Redemption 2 that you can either fall asleep to, or just eat your lunch with. However, I will say, I put together a crazy list, and honestly the last bit of information, I'm surprised that a single person in the Red Dead Redemption 2 community is talking about it. If you head to the doctor's office located in Saint Denis, you will find something that probably 0.1% of players will ever actually be able to see. If you go directly into the shelf, you will see what looks like 2 potion bottles. One has a snake, and another has what clearly looks to be a scorpion. Now, I'm not sure if this was medical practice back in the day. I'm sure if you look it up it is, but that's pretty interesting. Specifically around the Saint Denis area, you will see these little water quarries. If you throw dynamite on them, it will ultimately affect the way the water is distributed on the floor. So, as you can see right there, that was a pretty big example, but if you throw even more dynamite, the water will continue to expand, which is a wild level of detail that they didn't. You can honestly make your own lake at this point. And as you can see, this is the before picture, This is the after picture. If you head to the saloon located in Blackwater, you will see an interesting postcard that looks extremely familiar. Not for the idea of the landmark of this postcard, but for the artwork and how this postcard looks like. It looks very similar to the postcards that Grand Theft Auto 6 are showcasing on their website when it talks about the different areas throughout that world. In Chapter 1, we'll run into Jimmy Brooks. You, of course, have an option whether to spare him or not, but the interesting thing is, if you spare him and he gives you the pen, your writing will actually improve if you look in Arthur's journal. As you see a piano player throughout the entire world, they will actually play the correct keys. Certain gutters throughout the entire world will actually work. If you head over to specific cartons of cigarettes, you'll actually see the cigarettes inside of them. Interesting enough, the same thing applies when you head over to the chewing tobacco that is in the game. If you go to the general store version, zoom in just a little bit, you'll see the low-resolution version of the chewing tobacco. Coffee cups are indestructible. Now, this is a lot like cigarettes in Grand Theft Auto 5. You just aim and shoot, and as you can see, she is completely fine, and the coffee cup itself is fine as well. The same thing actually applies to violins as well. And you can see it's playing them, you can go over and you can shoot it, and as you can see, she can run off, but the violin itself is completely fine. Even if you go in a dead eye and shoot it again, the violin itself is still fully intact. It's not until she actually drops it that you can see some visible damage if you actually shoot it. Now, something I didn't know was actually in the game, depending on what you eat will ultimately affect how you throw up. So I just had some strawberries, so some of my throw up is actually a little bit red. And interesting enough, if you do the same thing but with canned sweet corn, your throw up will be a little bit more yellow. So you can clearly see the differences. We have a little bit of a red throw up and a little bit of yellow throw up. Didn't know that was even in the game. If you walk over to this gigantic mountain here, you will hear an eerie sound. If you go inside of this mountain, you will see something that is never actually shown, or I believe even talked about in game. It's a huge, just water canyon. It looks absolutely beautiful. I wish this would have been explorable in the actual game, but hey, still really interesting. If you shoot and kill any animal throughout the game, head over and skin that animal. Where you shot it, the marks will still stay in those exact spots even after you skin it, which I think is pretty interesting. Now, if you head over to Valentine, or really any muddy area, and you walk on it with your boots will actually squish water out of them when you decide to walk on something like a flat surface or anything that isn't wet or muddy. If you whistle at an elk, it will ultimately stop it from charging at you. There is a secret hidden cave over here that personally I have never seen. Let me know in the comments if you have. Maybe I'm extremely late to the party here, but I've never seen this cave before. There are a lot of other hidden areas and locations that I can do in a separate video, but for this one, we're going to keep it short and sweet. If you want to know where it is on this map location, as you can see right here. But ultimately, I had no idea this was in the game. I wanted to put it in the video. Animals will randomly dig throughout the entire world. If you end up skinning about 20 or so deer and putting those pelts in the back of your horse, it will affect the top speed of your horse. So he's not going to go nearly as fast, but you can store a lot of pelts on him. If you hang by camp long enough in around Chapter 2 to Chapter 1, you'll see a lot of interesting things, and one of them is Sadie doing the dishes. This is something that I thought was really interesting. You can see and find a lot of random encounters in the camp, but this one I just think is super cool. If you walk far enough, you will find this man by a campfire that will warn you about the Aberdeen pig farmers that, well, are notorious for being cannibals or pretty weird individuals.
They keep saying that a traveler like me deserves some rest and refreshment. Invited me to stay for dinner. I was tired and I was hungry, but ni corazón nada. Feeling in my guts.
If you head over to the mines in Ennisburg, you will see workers actually working down there. So I followed this guy who was holding a bunch of coal and a shovel, and he will repeat this exact thing that he's doing until his workday's over. In Ennisburg, coal gets dropped off into a train, but interesting enough, if you go inside of that train, the coal will ultimately affect how it hits your body, as you can see right here, which is just a crazy level of detail. Who would have even thought to walk under this? You head over to this area on the map that is off of the map, you will see some interesting, strange wording. Now, I'm going to put on the screen here what this wording kind of says, but ultimately is kind of interesting. I wonder if this was going to be an extra part of the map. Not sure. You could actually overfeed your horse in the game. Now, if you give your horse about over 20 or so things of hay, it will bloat, as you can see right there. And I'm actually going to show you a before and after of this. This is before, where he hasn't had any food, and this is his gut right now. And then right there, it is just a little bit bigger, so you can see the difference. You
can actually bloat your horse, and this will also affect its top speed, even if you have max level bond. And interesting enough, if you go into the stables after feeding your horse a bunch of hay or anything, you'll get this special line. Store workers will actually check inventory after hours. So if we actually head over into Blackwater, this is in the epilogue. Right here, as you can see, this store worker is simply just checking inventory. He will go throughout the entire store and check as much as he possibly can. If you go fishing and, of course, put the bait on your hook, if you use this cinematic camera, you can actually see the bait on your hook, which is, I mean, I don't know what I expected to see, but I still think it's a cool level of detail that usually no player will ever be able to see. If you walk throughout New Austin long enough, you will eventually see this guy dragging bodies into a pit. Now, cholera is a huge disease throughout this entire area, throughout armadillos specifically. Now, the interesting about this is if you pull out all of the bodies after he's done burning them, you can walk into the fiery pit and not get burned, which I don't know if Rockstar didn't think we were going to try this, but I did. Let me know if this works for you. Also interesting around this exact area in Armadillo is you can actually see an interior that is never actually used in the game. This interior does seem to have quite a lot of detail. Wondering if we would have gotten a mission. NPCs located around the world that work do actually work. This is just one minor example of an NPC cutting a tiny piece of wood. In certain outhouses, you will find human waste, specifically poop in this instance. But I think there's also some that have pee in them. I thought that was interesting. I guess I never thought to look in one of these. So cholera is a big disease, specifically going through Armadillo, but you can actually see signs that talk about all drinking water must be boiled or used to limit the exposure to this disease, along with what you can see for the following signs. You potentially have cholera, which never really looked at it, but I thought was interesting. If you stay in New Austin, you head over to the cemetery right here. You will find a lot of Rockstar humor. So some of them are just, normal scenes. However, if you go over the gravestone of Lily Shelton, you will see that she was struck by lightning. And then if you head literally right over to the right, you will see Edgar Shelton, who was also struck by lightning in the same year. If you zoom up high enough on the map, you will eventually start to see how the map is structured. So it almost looks like a curve/square. But if you go even higher up, you will start to see a circle of just straight clouds. And that's when you really start to see the overlay of the map. If you keep going, those clouds stay the same, but now the entire map looks like a complete square. And if you go even higher, eventually the screen will just turn pure white. And yeah, nothing happens really beyond this point. I held it for probably 10 more minutes. The screen is just white. In the mission in New Future Imagine, John and Abigail go to watch a show. And if you don't have any money, John has a very clever way on not actually paying for his tickets.
2 tickets, please, to see Sketching for Sweetheart.
That'll be 50 cents, please.
Okay. What's it about?
I have no idea. So as you can see, he literally just asks what's it about, doesn't pay, and we're in. However, if you don't have money still and you do the photo session, John will come out of his pocket with some type of money that he's never really had before. On the mission Mercilessly Departed, you will of course have to dress up as Arthur and make him look as good as possible. Once you get there, you still of course really haven't had time to fail the mission. They will obviously ask you to take off your guns to enter the cruise ship. When you take off your gun, you can still see it on the exact spot which you left it. Now, if you purposely fail this mission, as I'm about to do right now, you will spawn back in a different wagon and a different driver almost. If you go over to that spot where you put your gun belts, it is no longer there. In the exact same mission, there is a lot of details that individuals really don't get a lot of time to explore since they have to head to the poker table right now. Specifically, you can see Strauss on the very edge of the cruise ship. And you can also see Hosea, who's at the edge of the cruise ship. And as the story or mission goes on, he actually steals a guard's outfit, so I wonder if this is where he waited for that guard to come. There's also a lot of interiors that myself really didn't have a lot of time to explore, but they're really, really interesting. And it makes me wonder if Red Dead Online would take it more seriously. This could have been a really fun thing to try to achieve throughout your Red Dead Online playthrough. Butchers will actually cut up the animals. Now, this is obviously a camp version, but butchers all around the world, if they are, depending on the time, will specifically cut up different chunks of food. Angelo Bronte's house is actually able to be entered into the store. Now, you actually get a wagon which is the where our mission is. And you get under this roof, then all you need to do is shoot this window. And pretty much shoot the window is simple. You literally just jump, and they actually explore the entire inside of this mansion. What is also interesting is there is a huge floor up top with chandeliers. That kind of makes sense, as I don't think any player is actually supposed to be here. Also interesting in the movie theater located in CP, you can rob the register, which is interesting because this is a register that you're not actually able to rob throughout the entire game, specifically the single player, but it is oddly put through. Also, there's another floor, or a specific hidden floor on the chandelier in the actual main movie theater. There are also props located behind the big screen area where you'll actually see the show take place, which again almost seems pointless since about 0.1% of players who actually ever see this specific spot. It's only available using mods. If you kill the man that is trying to sell the Get Rich Quick book, you can actually loot him and get the book for free. The fastest and highest bounty you can get in the game is by killing a cop, which will give you a $20 bounty. If you head over to the cemetery, there are a lot of actually hidden interiors that I think are really interesting. Specifically this one, where you can see a statue of what looks to be an angel. Inside the caskets, there actually aren't any dead bodies, but there does seem to be an interesting interior hive I've never personally seen. If this is available to interesting, please let me know in the comments, because I might just, whatever. But also in the cemetery, you can also see maggots eating away at the rotten flesh, which, again, is something only individuals who are able to mod this game will ever be able to experience. Great detail, but still by rocks. Specifically in the southern area of the map, a pot full of crawfish, because crawfish are a lot more easily accessible around the center of the map. Prices for food and drinks will ultimately change depending on where you are around the map as well. Specifically in Valentine, beer and whiskey are only 50 cents. However, even though the big cities pay and drink less, beer is still 50 cents, but whiskey is the most expensive throughout the entire map at $1. You can see raccoons eating trash at nighttime. When you head over to the Rhodes Saloon, you will actually see a sign that talks about guests need to stop spitting. But it's kind of crazy to think that only 200 to 150 years ago, humans were having to be asked the simplest things like to not spit for sanitary and safety reasons. If you're in the train station in Rhodes, you will see a poster that says Base Rock, a Lemoyne landmark. What's fun about this is you can find this landmark in-game, which if you're someone like me and didn't know if this was actually a thing, you just so happen to stumble across it, it's a wild level of detail that really just makes this world feel way more alive. Since this will own the general store at the game, and interesting enough, there's a full picture of the gang as well that's hanging up on the wall. It's an encounter that you can get with Jack. He will ask you to find him a thimble, which is just a protective gap that helps you. So, you can find this item that works throughout the world. When you do that and you give it to him, he will draw you this picture. If you are in Blackwater and you head into the clothes store, you can see a little sign that talks about help wanted. Part-time help required, and it also says approximately 15 hours per week. There's a rare encounter around Chapter 1 and Chapter 2 where two men get suspicious of the camp. Well, we've been here and talk about problems. Well, we got enough problems on our own here. While free roaming, you have an opportunity to potentially see wolves playing or fighting. While free roaming, you can also see a dog jumping into the back of a wagon. The constellations in the Red Dead Redemption 2 sky are exactly like the real-life constellations that you would see in the real world. If you're hanging outside long enough, you will see a bear getting a fish from a river stream. Another rare encounter is seeing a deer getting its antlers tangled by another deer. The small area they form is inspired by a real area in real life that was located in Mississippi. The rarest encounter you could have
God damn it.
to trigger it early on, and it's random. It's where Pearson's is asking for a rabbit.
Tell you what, you find me a rabbit, I'll make him a special suit.
Once you get Pearson's the rabbit, what is called the Scout Jacket. This is what this jacket specifically looks like. Calm yourself. Long enough around Chapter 2 or 1, Abner will actually ask you for money. Just had a few dollars and poke my stomach.
Like that, is it?
Railroad workers will actually be hitting a big nail into the wood, and the nail will actually go in as they continue to work on it. This is a picture of the trailer of Red Dead Redemption 2, and then ultimately what Red Dead Redemption 2 looks like afterwards, which goes to show that they still were in development as far as the world goes, even when this trailer was released. If you head over to where the original campsite was in Blackwater, you actually won't see any remnants of the camp and where the camp originally was once the game starts. Red Dead Redemption 2 was actually doubted at one point due to the time crunch and how ambitious the project was. And interesting enough, if you go into a gun store, there is always descriptions of what you're producing. Now, specifically, Frontier Revolver has this description, which is a tribute to what a lot of the developers had to go through. It is made by skilled laborers who work tireless hours each week on the weekends for a little pay in order to bring you the finest revolver in the field today. Another rare camp encounter is when Arthur talks in Dutch as he's stroking his dog.
No, I thought I had him.
That wasn't...
I've been meaning to get one for ages. I left the old one in Blackwater.
All right, girl.
Well, if I find one, you can have it.
Now, this is the specific location in which you can find that pipe. Quickly, I'm giving you a huge spoiler warning, so please pause the video now. The wife of the husband that gives Arthur TB will actually come to the camp in order to pick up the death. This is honestly a very rare encounter.
And your husband, is he well?
He's dead. Combination of beatings and sickness did for him.
My deepest condolences, madam.
Staying within the camp in the rare encounters, Blake will actually tell a story about what happened to his father. He will specifically talk about a pocket watch daily that watch. Beautiful.
Okay.
Pocket watch it was.
Not a big
This is the
deal.
exact location in which you begin such pocket watch. If you go to the road saloon, you might find a guy with a bird right below his feet. If you stay in that specific saloon and you order food at the proper time as the bartender is getting someone else to drink, you order on your bottle, as you can see right there. In Grand Theft Auto 5, there is a trail called Arthur's Pass Trails, and it's foreshadowing to what ultimately became Red Dead Redemption 2. Maybe you can shoot wheels off of a wagon. If you are running with your horse through a very foresty area, the best way to avoid hitting trees is to let go of the left joystick and just simply tap on either A or X, and your horse will avoid trees completely by itself with no needed extra help. You head over to Strawberry and you're able to jump on top of the sheriff's office, and you get all... If you are running with your horse through a very foresty area, the best way to avoid hitting trees is to let go of the left joystick and just simply tap on either A or X, and your horse will avoid trees completely by itself with no needed extra help. You head over to Strawberry and you're able to jump on top of the sheriff's office, and you get all the way to the very edge of the building. There will be a prop that lets you sit on top. If you go to Kamasa's Lake on the upper side, you will see a canoe that is literally in the shape of just a tree trunk. It's basically just a tree carved out to be a canoe. You can actually come to certain carcasses located in the campsite. The student is always available in the area located in Valentine. So no longer will you need to wait for Pearson's in order to get some actual food. You can just get it at Valentine, and you can walk around with your student. There are pickled eggs located in the Valentine Saloon, which is something I just found out maybe a couple days ago, and I haven't put it on here because I thought it was great. When aiming, you can get off of your horse and you will continue aiming. When watching a movie in the Valentine area, you can see the individual who is moving the cards in order to progress the story. Head over to Amanda to see and greet them. John will actually use the greeting to ultimately fade in seamlessly into an antagonistic theme.
Thank you, a nice group. Nicely out your head.
You can see hawks or eagles picking up rats or mice in the ground. If you run with your horse long enough in a snowy, cold area, eventually steam will start to come off of your horse. That is so cool. You head over to the far area of the map, you can still see canoes spawn in, even though you can't actually access them without mods. At this specific waterfall here, if you follow the stream all the way up, you'll find something kind of interesting. It is just a small little pond that has a few trees in it. One of them looks like a tree that should be in a your area, but as you can see we're not, you can get drunk off of drinking one sip of pirate rum. And to add on top of that, if you were in a very touristy area, John will end up singing, "Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, yeah." At some point, you might run into this erroneous cult, and you will see leaders pretty much egging on all these people to just jump off and follow them. But what's interesting is if you go into photo mode and slow the game down, the turtle shell that he's wearing is already pretty cracked before it hits the ground. Beaver dams in the game work just like they would work in real life. If you actually go inside of one, there it is. It's exactly how it should look, which is interesting because, again, only modders can see this. There's also a cool little hidden cave that me personally had no idea was actually in the game, so I wanted to add it into the video because maybe, hey, somebody else can find it. And here it is, Cumberland Falls, right there. This is objectively, actually no, this is the most beautiful place in the entire map to simply walk. Windmills will move if you shoot them. It's a simple physics thing, but it is still extremely fun and satisfying to do. If you go into the barbershop, you will see an advertisement on how they used to curl their hair back in the day and eventually have a fireplace or a stove, which is crazy how much we've evolved. Certain pictures that are framed up in businesses can actually be found in games. So, for example, this is where that picture is represented and takes place at. Now, everybody knows that there are cards in this game. However, what you don't know is that some of the card art is a little bit explicit and inappropriate, but it's still pretty interesting. Something else maybe a little bit explicit is there are boxes in certain general stores that show the ladies' muslin drawers. Now, at certain random encounters, you will find an individual about to be hung in a town. Now, interesting enough, if you end up getting a big wanted status on you, you can end up quickly evading the cops. In this case, I just used the trainer to stop and not have the police on me. You can go over there and actually pull the lever yourself. Now, if you go to Blackwater, you will see what looks like a statue of an old way that movies used to be ran. And if you go to the left side where the stairs are, you can go up, there is a more modern way in which movies are now displayed. If you see a random NPC knitting or doing anything with yarn, you can see the fabric. Gettysburg is the only place that has cobwebs inside of its interior. Now, I say that with a little bit of an asterisk because if you can find another spot, please comment below. You can also find this painting of this woman here that can also be found in the Blackwater Saloon, which begs the question, who is this woman and why is she that important? There was originally supposed to be a settlement called Tolu-on-Jetty. If I said that wrong, I do not care. Anyways, it was removed from the beta stage. It's supposed to be in the top right corner. There's also a bartender that has a bunch of different variants in her style as well. However, with the power of mods, you can actually restore the settlement along with the cut bartender as well. Something extremely simple and fun to smoke and paint at the same time. Honestly, the only cool thing about this, I think, is if you can come up with some pretty cool screenshots or thumbnails for a YouTube video or just a cool picture. This is something I just found out maybe a week ago, which you can actually back up your horse by pressing R1 and then holding R1 immediately after, and your horse will back up. The fact that I've been playing Red Dead Redemption 2 since 2018 and had no idea this was possible goes to show how much depth this game really has. GTA 6 is going to be amazing. You can visit Dutch Vanderland's mother at the Blackwater Graveyard.
Let's get.
If you were in a gunfight, tonics can be shot out of your hand. During the epilogue in John's house, there is an actual room for Uncle. Now, this is something I didn't know, and I kind of feel like a fraud at this point that I had no idea that this was a thing. I've been playing Red Dead since it came out, and again, I just feel like I'm not a fan at this point with the amount of stuff that I genuinely did not know about. In 2016, the entire Red Dead Redemption 2 map was basically leaked already. So this was the look that we got, and of course, this is what the map ended up turning into. It was extremely close to the final results. Now, if you did make it to the end of the video, could you please comment palm tree so I know you made it to the end of the video, and like and subscribe because this was a lot of fun information to rack up. I hope all of you have a very Merry Christmas, and I will see you next year. Maybe soon, I don't know. Love you all.
That's what she... Well, my opinion is that even if that's what you meant, why would you think as a wife that it's okay for you to go online and say that you miss? You think back and And you should see the video. She's like, oh, I just I didn't think about it back then, or how I used to pop my poo in these white boy frat houses. Like, why you as a wife think that it's appropriate for you to say something like that online for the whole world to see? On top of it, your husband being as popular as he is, your husband being the sole breadwinner that he is, for you to affect his career, for you to affect his relationship, for you to affect his integrity, everything is being affected because of the things that you choose to let come out of your mouth. So she can get whatever explanation she wants to give. At the end of the day, I feel she should be extremely apologetic, and she needs to get off the line and stop doing videos and interviews and podcasts, because she could continually keep embarrassing him and embarrassing him. The gaslighting is crazy.
That's what you meant, right? But like, once the internet makes you a whore,
The internet is not making her more. When she went out there talking about she has a roster, he gets her stuff downstairs, taken care of on her cycle. She has multiple black hole stories. She's popping her at the black hole houses. When you're saying all of these things, the internet is not making you this. You're making yourself come off like that because of the things that you're saying. The fact that they're just kind of gaslight us and everybody into thinking that, no, she's just an innocent sweetheart of a wife that's being misunderstood is crazy. Crazy. Crazy work.
Easy now.
My wife was a time. Y'all remember that?
Welcome back.
Thanks, mister.
Yeah, I didn't even watch Jersey Shore in high school.
I'm repressed Indian girl, so she's
All
trying
made to measure.
make herself come off as this innocent, sweet, innocent Indian girl. For example, look at what she's wearing. The type of shirt she has on, button all the way up. Now, she doesn't dress, from what I see on Instagram, she doesn't have a lot of super revealing clothes. But I do think that this particular top was all a part of the whole spiel to make her look like this homemaker, housewife, innocent, sweet, innocent Indian girl that keeps herself covered up and is a virgin, doesn't say anything to defile herself nor her husband, yet we know the things that she said. I did a couple of videos on it. A lot of big YouTubers have did videos on it, Abbott Preach and things like that, talking about the things that she's saying and how disrespectful and disgusting they are, in our opinion. So now you're trying to come on here, you're trying to gaslight us and make us think that you're just this sweet girl. It's foolishness.
Well, because I felt it to be too inappropriate. So when I got to college, I was
Nothing
like, oh
quite
my
like
God,
wearing your
I
best
can
day's
dress
work.
however I want. I can do whatever I want.
you have a roster of frat
But
boys. What does a roster mean?
so it didn't actually translate to a roster. It just meant like two guys I was talking to and flirting with at the same time. That's it.
That's all.
Yeah.
And when you say hooking up, I think people
When
think
I mean hooking up, I just meant making out. Again, like everything I say is so amplified and
No, you're amplifying it. This is more gaslighting. You're amplifying it because of the things that you're saying. You could have easily said, I miss dancing and going to parties at the frat houses. Man, I had so much fun to be young and have a good time. No, you amplified it when you said, I miss popping my pom-pom at the white boy frat house. You're amplifying it. Or if a man doesn't eat you out when you're on your cycle, then it's a red flag. You're amplifying it. In my opinion, you're amplifying your words. But now what you're doing is you're trying to gaslight people and make people think that we're the ones that's amplifying your words. It shows that you're not repentant, you don't feel bad, you're not sorry. In my opinion, it's like you're basically saying, you guys are twisting my words. I am an innocent Indian girl that did nothing wrong, and everyone is just twisting my words just to do it for no reason at all.
Hyperbolic. The ducking the kisses. That was. Listen, these ones pissed me off.
Yeah, I
These ones
feel
pissed me off, and I didn't like it one bit. And I need you to explain yourself to me. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
We need to know.
honestly, I
Also, can I just say that I would watch this and I would constantly as a friend who loves him, I would.
And I've never been out of work.
It's so funny.
He does not look happy at all. Look at his face as they're talking about this. Gosh,
Basically, where he like thrown into this. But he's already got his lips pursed, so he gotta commit to the kiss.
Yeah, I guess we gotta check out the shit in the edit right there.
That might have been a shit. That might have been edited. Shit, you made it. Shit,
Shit.
Anyway,
Those
okay.
piss me off.
So
It's
tell us
prep
about
right
that.
here.
Do you only duck his kisses when
Wait a
there are
minute.
not people around?
Find it
no,
right
not
away.
when there aren't people around. Just
Sipping it,
when
don't
there are
ask.
people around.
I look a woman.
Of course.
in my opinion, I don't think after this interview, like they're laughing, they're kicking, they're doing all this stuff, and they're trying to do this because, to be honest, this is really sad, and to see him being treated like this,
Every one of my garments is a little different.
it,
Every pelt is a little
you know, we already have so many problems in this world with women and men, women not trusting men, men not trusting women. It's so bad, and what is happening in this relationship, it is putting such a bad image on married couples, on the love that we are supposed to be showing each other. We're supposed to be covering each other. She's supposed to cover her husband. Instead, she's on this podcast, and they're laughing and making fun
I got an
of
old war
her
buddy down in Rio
rejecting
Bravo. He's one of the best.
him trying to show love
Tell you about
towards
the
her.
time he saw
This
Elva
man
and
does so much for her and takes so much for her, for them. And you're saying when I'm around people, I can't kiss him. You can get gifts around people, right? So when he gave you that big ring around everybody, you had no problem with that. You can get gifts around people. You can talk about all the stuff that he's giving you and doing for you around people.
Not so many know their
But
way
you
around
can't show
a needle
any
and thread.
affection around.
It's good business, I'm
I'm
telling
not
you.
lying that. If the things aren't matching up, for example, I'm an innocent Indian girl, but I like to refer to dancing as popping my boom boom. I don't like affection being shown around people,
Right,
but
let's see.
I like you to show people the world.
I hope you make something pretty with that.
All the gifts you're giving me and everything. And I like to go on camera and expose our relationship and our back and forth to the world to see these things aren't matching up. If you're this innocent, in my opinion, if you're this innocent, sweet young woman,
Good use of that.
and
Business with
you like to be private, it's gonna show. One of the good examples is Beyonce.
Quality
She
high
hardly
makes
ever
the
does
hardiest
interviews,
clothes
and
around.
she very rarely shows her family, her children. It's every now and every blue moon she might show a glimpse of it, but that's about it. You can see the evidence is showing that she is private when it comes to her relationship. In this case, I'm not seeing that. It's like you're using the innocent and the private when it's to your advantage, and then when it's not to your advantage, or when you want to be exposed and you want people to see how wonderful and great you are, now all of a sudden it's okay to be on public, to let everybody see. It's okay to talk about inappropriate things. That's what's making me feel like she's not being totally honest in this interview at all.
I didn't know that I did that, so I really sat and thought about it. So I think it's a few things. I think it's like
really sad and thought about it.
because I'm like, okay, maybe it's like the repressed Indian girl.
Here we
thing
go
where,
again
like,
with
I
that.
get a little bashful. I do get a little shy, despite what the internet thinks.
It's not what we think. Stop saying that. Stop making it seem like we have concocted this image about you. No, you have concocted this image about you because of the things that you continue to say. After your husband got so embarrassed from the things that you
Nothing
said,
quite
you
like
went
wearing
off
your
to
best
another
day's work.
podcast and to tell the world that his balls stink and that it smells like homeless people on the subway. Why would you do that for? I'm an innocent little Indian girl. I would not. No, you're not. Stop trying to pretend like you're something that you're not. And the fact that he is being, see, you can't gaslight us. We have no interest in you. We're not invested in you. We don't have a relationship with you. We don't even really know you other than what you're showing us. He cares about you. He loves you. He is invested in you. So all this stuff you're feeding him, sure, he'll eat it all up. But the public is not going to eat all this up. So you are better off just getting off a camera, stop doing podcasts, and go on and keep living your comfortable life.
You're a good girl now.
Pretty much. That's it. What you need to
The
do.
sore butthole story.
Yeah.
That was more kind of like an assault story. I didn't want to label it as such because I didn't think it was super traumatizing and I had already shared one. But the internet has a quota.
So your story about the essay story, what you do and get that serious. What you think about this is innocent virgin.
It was super traumatizing and I had already shared one.
But she didn't think it was super traumatizing as a virgin, innocent Indian girl that just kissed two guys on her roster. That's all she did was kiss. She didn't do anything else. Gets violated, essayed, and you're saying, I'm not traumatized by it at all. None of this is lining up. That's what I'm saying. This gaslighting is crazy.
And I feel like the internet has a quota for girls of like how many assault stories they could share, regardless of if it's true or not. Like obviously I did.
Yo, if you could give me any exercise of your choice, I'll give you $2,000 right now. If you could give me any exercise, I'll give you $2,000. What exercise do you want to do? I have like a crazy abs though, are you sure? 3, 2, 1. I've never lost playing before. I have like crazy abs, that's fine. Feeling it? Tired or not?
From you?
Once you started singing to the music, I had to quit. That's it, you want. You don't feel it? Alright, you want, so here's $2,000. What'd you say? Yo, if you could give me any exercise of your choice, I'll give you 3, 2, 1.
Meet this guy. This is Scott. You ever thought about building a home?
Then they come here, they walk in, and they go, oh, that feels so good. They come over here like this, they're like this, and I go, you know what that is? You've been like me. And it's so nice to be extra warm in the winter. I literally leave the window open to the porch, there's a window in the lawn, the lighting I started with was actually when you buy those Harbor Freight suits that came with a couple of bulbs and a switch. So I started with a couple of those and I called that cool, just to have some light. And for the constant discovery, I found these lights, which are actually, they're a 12-volt LED light. I'm sure you can, I found them the first set at a garage sale new in the package. Now I found them at mine.
Hey, out of the way. I'm on a tight
They
schedule.
sell different ones. If you look, the one set actually say 12 volt. You can buy these 12 volt lights, and where they have a wall plug-in that converted to 110, 12 volt, I just turn that off, wire them right into my 12 volt, and I've now added these in the kitchen. They're in every room. What's the matter? They're very little fuse. They're really nice and bright. They come with a peel stick-on, so I can actually run them, shake them, put them wherever I want. like having lots of light to be able to see it. But it's no fun. It's no fun. And I've tried it the other way, where you're literally wearing a headlamp and you're trying to, hover over a book with a light. Once you find these LED lights and you see how bright stuff can be without having to take much juice to get it going, it's really nice. The refrigerator is actually out of the large book. I range everything off propane. It's going quickly. Get this in the freezer.
Who needs a ride? I can get you one of those.
It's just nice having good cold stuff.
Yeah.
When you're looking for refrigerators, like the older Steel Velvet porch, needs no electric strictly.
Oh, crap.
This one needs to be hooked up to 12 because it has an electronic ignition. It needs a power source to work on. If you watch the buy later versions of these, they don't emphasize fuel. This one just understands that it still needs a power source.
So what did you use this on?
It is from the This box has the propane that I use. There's a 2-tank setup that switches automatically when one empties, it goes to the other. It goes to tight into my refrigerator. The other one is electricity. I found my refrigerator typically uses one of these 20-pounders. My cabinet door is right from the dumpster. The original 12x16. Got another thing. Another one mounted back here to the same well. So now you can actually flush the toilet and refill on the local pump before you get to the water. And I've got 2 ways to do that.
You're okay. You're okay.
Yeah.
This I have an on-demand hot water system here that works great. That on-demand actually uses 2 deep batteries with a igniter on it. I've replaced it once in 5 years. They weren't even that replaced. Wow.
You're a good filly.
And I know the code is not been outside. I typically either have the bathroom door open or have the window open when I take a shower. My answer to those that say, oh, that's, you can't have that, it has to be done outside. I'll take a 5-6 minute shower. People will come around and take your gas stove and you'll cook Thanksgiving dinner. All 4 burgers in the oven for 4 or 5 hours and say that's okay, but I need to do this. Again, technically it should be done outside. I'm sure people point that out. The way this works, we use some plastic panels for the walls. You can actually buy, that's a 4-foot bathtub. It's a smaller sized cast iron tub. This has an outlet down right here, which is for the on-demand pump. As soon as you turn that on, automatically the hot water comes on. Take your hot shower. That also is run over to my kitchen sink, so my sink gets the hot water from here. The water from the flow.
And it's from lots of batteries and solar and everything.
Yes.
Yeah.
Running off the batteries. I was very fortunate. My that's a lot like a long time. Because my grandparents had a mobile home on the property, there was a septic thing up there. So I was able to run the toilet shower to the original septic system. So again, I don't find these outhouse. I do have a bathroom. I do have a septic system. And this is my outhouse. Really not that big a deal that some people seem to make out of it. Because some people have an aversion to an outhouse, I might have went a little overboard on mine because I wanted people, when I said, oh, you can go use the outhouse, and they're like, oh, an outhouse too, oh, I hate it. So I try to make it really nice, but also I like it nice. My bride-to-be did a lot of landscaping around it, those flowers were blooming, and she's done a lot to kind of dress it up right there. Took an Amish deer blind and turned it into my own.
This is a trick out of that.
Stay by this post.
Look at how great this is. Let me tell you, there's no smell in here. You come over, it's got to go over for chili or something. He's got candles going in here. It's pretty tricked out. very comfortable iPhone.
Another idea here, if you'll notice the metal where the toilet paper is.
Ah, feels like old times. It's good to have the old gang back together again.
Let's just hope things don't turn out like last time.
Here he goes. What'd I tell you, Charles? Boy is as sour as weak old milk. No wonder she didn't stay with you. Not even a retired $2 whore would stay with you. That's the goddamn truth. Now, you used to be decent company, but now you're worse than a snake with a toothache. All he does is whine.
Excuse me?
Oh, don't get all angry. It ain't gonna change nothing. You're hopeless. And I mean that literally. You got no hope. I mean, look at you. Look at this place. Your dream home. I've had better nightmares than this dream. Oh, darling Abigail. I've changed. Come live with me in an outhouse I wouldn't ask my worst enemy to take a shit in.
What are you trying to say?
It's awful. It's a dump. The house has gotta go. Get some self-respect, you miserable sack of shit. Build a house a lady'd set foot in.
The place just needs a woman's touch.
It needs leveling. No woman would touch this place. Now, I reckon these horses can have it down in a minute. Here, come on. Tie that end around the horses. You loop that end around there. Horses will pull it clean down. We good?
I think so.
All right. Well, let's get going. Now, just pull.
You got this, John? I'll go when you do. Okay. On me.
Put your back into it.
That's it! This way! That's it!
Oh, this is easy. Come on, pull already.
On you, John.
I need a break.
You gonna pull that horse, or I gotta give it a kick?
Let's do it. Come on!
Get her down.
Come on!
You're a strong man. Come on. Little more. Almost. See? I told you it wouldn't be no trouble.
And now?
Now we head into town and buy ourselves a house right out of a book. Same as if it were a bicycle.
Where in town?
There's a fella by the train store. Cakes hardwood and timber.
Okay, you keep working here.
But if I don't go with you, who's gonna
Just
tell you
need a bit of peace and quiet from your incessant yapping. Charles, make him work. Whip him if you have to. Come on, then.
was all of me. You there, help me out with anything. Anything.
Don't use this for liquor, all right?
You gotta take it. You gotta ease up.
Thanks, partner.
I'm all alone, mister. I'm gonna die. All alone. With nothing. Nothing to show for it.
Can I help you?
Business is good. The more people moving here, the better it gets. Howdy. Step right in. Sure, you can look, but don't try me.
No,
Hope you got some quality goods.
Hello, Sadie.
Oh, John. Come sit down.
Sure. You got any work?
Yeah. Well, there's always work. Whole country's getting robbed, robbing, or stopping robbers. Well, seems like there ain't much else in this world except bastards, victims of bastards, and the bastards who want to put the bastards in the ground.
And which are you, exactly?
Me? In my time, all three. But same as most people.
I guess.
Funny thing about this job, well, opportunity, I just might get to be all three again.
How you mean?
You ever heard of Shane Finley?
Cattle wrestler?
Murderer, thief, child killer. He's wanted in 5 states. I caught him last week. He was disguised as a lady in a house for fallen women. I was bringing him in, and I got robbed by a professional rival of mine, James Langton. Oh, he's a nasty bastard. I didn't much like him even before he robbed me.
That happened a lot. This line of work.
Yeah, but they're all people like me. Anyway, now they're holed up in the desert down south, waiting to head north so they can hand them in to the state troopers in the north country. I'd given up on the job as just a bad lot, but now that you're here, maybe we can go rob them back.
Is the money good?
Yeah, it's real good. Plus, I don't much like getting robbed by no one. Come on.
Where is it we're heading again, you say?
South. Now come on, mount up. We got a ride ahead of us.
Of course we do. All right, girl.
Follow me. Let's ride.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
That a new horse?
Some folk buy ranches, some buy horses. Horses are cheaper.
He looks mean.
He is.
A ranch? It's something else, you know. You gotta come up there.
Ain't had any trouble?
Some squatters, but that's it for the most part.
That's good. Maybe these fellers I heard about have stayed north or gone off somewhere else or dropped down dead in their own tracks.
It's good country.
All country is good. It's just folk that are bad.
You know who I got up there with me?
Uncle.
Besides Uncle.
Abigail?
Abigail ain't come there just yet.
Really? You, wanna talk about it?
Well, maybe, but Charles Smith. We found Charles Smith.
Charles? He's alive?
Yeah. He's doing okay. He was prize fighting in Saint Denis. Weren't seeming too well. He took everything real hard. But I think life on the plains is gonna be good for him.
I always liked Charles. You send him my best.
I will. You know, you can come along too. Build a cabin on the land.
I've done that all before. Can't do it again.
It's 90% better. Now, to remove every single spike, I estimate it will take 38 clean towels. Now before the ground, before I do anything, under over $100. Yeah, don't say anything about sacrificing anyone. Yeah, even though I couldn't have. Shit. Oh my god, dude, my fucking vein, dude, that was good.
I'm on my own now, John. I ain't so good with people.
The offer's there whenever you want it.
That's kind. Unlikely to be taken up, but kind.
You heard anything of Dutch?
Nothing. You?
No. You'd think. He's a colorful character. Word would get out.
That's one way of putting it. Look. What happened with the gang?
Keep going, girl.
Shamed
You're okay.
everyone who was a part of it. The Dutch who put a blanket round me after the O'Driscolls, that weren't the same man at Beaver Hall. And now, he might not be so colorful no more.
You see a man whose character changed. I see a man who got found out for who he truly was. We was fools to follow him. I was a fool and I paid for it. But I was one of the lucky ones.
Micah, John. Micah's the one who set it off.
I blame me for following Dutch for too long, but I blame Micah for most everything else.
He's out there.
And someday, I hope we'll find him. But not now.
Come on.
Everybody always keeps all their toilet paper in a coffee can so that the mice can't get it. By putting that panel of metal up, the mice can climb the metal. They don't.
Most of the country. They'll be
He's
down
got,
there.
he's got candles going in here. Pretty tricked out. Very comfortable outhouse.
Another little idea here, if you'll notice the metal where the toilet paper is. Everybody always keeps all their toilet paper in a coffee can so that the mice can't get it. By putting that panel of metal up, mice can't climb the metal. They don't get into my toilet paper, and it's just because when you live.
Correct.
And we aim to have Langton give it back to us before he rides north with
Everybody always
him to
keeps
hand
all their
over
toilet
state
paper in
troopers.
coffee cans.
Correct
So that
again.
mice get
Though the giving back part is optimistic.
mice can't climb the metal. They don't get into my toilet paper, and it's just because when you live this way, little ideas maybe somebody can use.
And here's the motion lights that come on. And there's an insulation. You ever shot a deer from your outhouse?
Oh, I did. The other thing that I really like is I use a lot of solar rechargeable motion lights. If I go out at night to get firewood outside, the light comes on. If I go to the bar and open the door, the light comes on, which is especially nice in the outhouse.
We
As
cut
you
off
walk
here.
out here at night, there's one on the outside, the light comes on. As you open the door, there's another one inside. When you walk in, the light comes on. It just makes it so much handier when you're living this way full time. Not to have to carry a flashlight, be in the dark. So the bedroom edition was the roof line that comes out from that for the 8x12 bedroom. Then the
Come
next
on,
edition,
let's go take a look down
this
in
window out and to add on the bedroom. Another thing I might mention while we're here is there's a carbon monoxide detector. Some people aren't aware, maybe most are. Smoke detectors get mounted up high. Smoke goes high, so there's a smoke detector up in the loft. Carbon monoxide detector is mounted down below the floor, so there's one of those there. As you come into the bedroom, another handy thing that my dad
Not
did.
yet.
You want to
Keep
come
looking
in,
between
take a look.
Yeah, here's the stuff.
We're in that town. They'll be there somewhere.
This is
I think I
the
see
barn door that my dad actually made.
There they are. Down
It's
there.
OSD board and the pine.
Who's who?
Brad nailed it all
Well,
together.
the bounty is the feller who's on
This
top
barn
of
door
that.
hinges.
Very
Actually,
funny.
wood track.
And
The track is all
that big
made from
fat
wood.
feller with the funny hat, that's James Langton. The other fellas just work for him.
Where do you think they're
I
headed?
noticed pictures of the bed
Come on.
slopes on a downhill
Let's go
lane.
follow
House
him.
tour of the cabin built in Alaska. Let's go. Not this cabin. Not my truck house.
You're a good girl
Big
now.
house. This is 16 by 20
Looks like
cabin. Zip on
we're
upstairs.
coming through the canyon underneath us. Let's go.
Off the porch and into the house.
Hey,
Here's the Arctic entry. Come on in. Here's the house. 16 by 12 living room. Pretty tiny, but it works. Another shot of it here. Oh yeah. Too shabby. Row staircase.
they'll be
Turn
coming
it.
through here.
Get yourself a boundary to here. 0.5 foot by 6 foot. But it works. Guest bedroom. 0.10 feet by 11 feet.
God damn it.
Works. And a room with view. Screws on the stairs. Bacon cooking.
There they are.
Up the spiral
Follow
staircase.
and keep an eye on them.
loft. What's up, Tweets? This is the office area right now. Good and nice 1-minute house tour of the cabin I built in Alaska. Let's go. Not this cabin, not my truck house. The main house. This is 16 by 20 cabin. Zip on upstairs.
You won't get north through here.
Off the porch and into the house. Here's the Arctic entry. Come on in. Here's the house. 16 by 12 living room. Pretty tiny, but it works. Another shot of it here.
You talking to me?
Yeah.
Langton.
Too shabby. Closer.
I ain't used to having anyone with me. My guess is they'll stop up ahead. We can get a better look at them.
You know his thinking pretty well.
If you can't outgun them, you gotta outthink them. The canyon opens up down a ways. We'll head them off there.
Sweetheart, she cannot throw the ball yet.
I just spent my life savings on 15 acres. It was cheaper than buying a one-bedroom apartment in Canada. It does have a 3-season tiny cabin with no bathroom or shower that I'm going to live in full-time. It runs entirely off-grid, except we do have hydro. We want to redesign the layout to maximize storage because it's currently 16 by 16 feet, which is not the
Langton's men, I think.
Langton's doing pretty well for himself. How come he's got all them men and you work alone?
considered a house in BC. The kitchen stove run off of propane, and the main source of heat is this wood-burning stove. If we could enclose the porch, that would double our space. We could fit a queen bed and a bathroom. We would repurpose all the siding and just move it back. But this is a very creepy well house, and it allows us to have free water. At the bottom of the property is a septic tank for 2 bedrooms. It's a separate bathhouse, but there's a stop work order on it because the plumbing was never permitted properly. We're doing the cabin reno as cheap as possible, so all of this will be repurposed. That's a tour of the structures, but where the magic begins on this property is when you start hiking up into the mountain. There's a creek with a fairy village, and cedars large enough, I think some might be old growths. I just spent my life savings on 15.
That bastard is mine. Give it back to me or I'll murder every last one of you. I'm gonna give you 10 seconds to walk away. 10, 9, 8, 7.
Teenagers. It was cheaper than buying a 1-bedroom apartment in Canada. It does have a 3-season tiny cabin with no bathroom or shower that I'm going to live in full-time. It runs entirely off-grid except on hydro. Once you design the layout to maximize storage, it's not just the kitchen stove run off of propane, and the main source of heat is this wood-burning stove. If we can enclose the porch, that would double our space. We could fit a queen bed and a bathroom. We would repurpose all the siding and just move it back. But this is the very creepy well house, and it allows us to have free water. At the bottom of the property, a septic tank or 2 bedrooms. It's a separate bathhouse, but there's a stop work order on it because the plumbing was never permitted properly. We're doing the cabin reno as cheap as possible, so all of this will be repurposed. That's a tour of the structures, but where the magic begins on this property is when you start picking up into the mountains. There's a creek with a fairy village, and cedars large enough to be I just spent my life saving for 15 acres. It was cheaper than buying a one-bedroom apartment in Canada. It does have a 3-season tiny cabin, no bathroom or shower that lets me live full time. It runs entirely off-grid except to become hydro. We wanted to design the layout to maximize storage by 60 feet, which is not considered a house in BC. The burning stove run off of propane, and the main house is a wood-burning stove. If we can close the porch, that would double our space. You could fit a queen bed and a mattress. This is all the siding and just leave it back. So this is the very creepy well house, and it allows us to have free water. At the bottom of the house, we use a septic tank or a bedroom.
Taking Finley. Let's go. Get him on your horse. Let's go.
I want us to tweet and save Greendale. I'm sorry, Annie. The reason I have 48 followers is that I don't exploit them. They come to me for 80 grams and photos of my meals, not this obnoxiousness.
Anything you want me to hold on to?
Cut this off of me!
You with her? What's it look like?
You really want to activate this thing? No.
Let's go, bro.
This is suicide, woman! You should let me alone!
Now let's get out of here. Look out! On the wrong bridge! On the ridge! Give up, you fools! All right, and in on the left!
Look where you're going!
That's the end of the canyon!
You asked the next question, then you make it left.
Ride for it!
This way? Human subjects, and would not hurt your chances one bit if you could lend me a five. I left my purse in my dump, and my dump at the foot of my lorry, so...
Sorry.
Thanks. It's fine, leave him alone. I'll go. My name is Professor Duncan. Which I
need to relieve myself.
There'll be a bucket in your cell.
I'm serious.
Yep, and so am I. You're too far behind.
Yes.
Don't leave us again, John.
That is an oversimplification.
So anyway, hit him, John, please.
Hey, you don't need to do that just because she told you to. I don't need to be hit. Just want to be treated civil.
Shut it.
You heard me, lady. I still protest my innocence. This woman ripped me out of my bed, kidnapped me, then let Langton kidnap me, then you killed them all and kidnapped me back. I'm the victim here. Damn you.
John, would you be so kind as to shut him up?
Don't listen to her. Let me speak my piece. There's no call to hit me, mister. Listen to him squirm. Jesus.
Well, you picked up a punch. Yes, and I'm hoping that our friendship will use certain advantage.
How'd it work ain't easy, John?
No, I can see now it has its rewards.
Well, it's a whole lot easier with a partner.
That back there, you didn't need a partner. You needed a whole company behind you.
We did fine. And with Langton and his men gone, there'll be more demand for our service.
Sadie, you know I'm a rancher now. Mostly.
Here we are. Grab him and bring him in, John.
Sure.
You're a bitch and a bastard.
Duncan, you are hello.
We brought in Shane Finley.
Great. Let's put him in the cell.
Something I wouldn't have in community college.
Damn you!
Sorry, I overslept. The sidewalk's more comfortable than it looks.
That's your cell.
I
object to this.
What did we get through yesterday? You want to try again, so bad? I do have a bit of everything, so if you could just...
I hate you.
Right, Peterson. You do. I do hope you have very good hearing.
Bastard!
We're gonna watch you swing.
What for? I didn't do anything. Nothing.
Yeah. I thought you said you lost him.
Well, I did, but we got him back. Oh, and James Langton's dead. We killed him.
Why'd you do a thing like that?
It was him that robbed me.
Okay. Here. Here's a decent price on Finley.
Mm-hmm, I know. You want this money to go to the bank, too?
No, I'll take it myself.
Okay, Jim Milton.
It's John Marston here.
All right, well, if you need any more work, you can find me in town. Or maybe I'll find you.
I'm retired.
Sure. Be well, John.
Not much for a full day's labor, huh?
Where did we get to yesterday? We were talking about humanity, which starts with birth and ends with... True. All life ends in death. We, the species, are cursed with knowing, resulting in... something. Again, this is really not my field.
Fine horse you got there.
Get it on fours?
That's him. Sorry you've been waiting 26 hours. It's gonna be another 5 minutes.
We don't eat. Why won't you? Professor, sorry, this guy's not moving. Classes to go to. Go! Hi, go! Kill John Lennon again, you loser. He's ruined my stuff.
Excuse me, sir. You work here?
No, I just hang around here for fun. I'm joking. How can I help you, friend?
I know this sounds crazy. Some dumb old coot I know is telling me there's these houses you can buy pre-cut.
Not crazy, friend. The very latest in modern convenience. Convenient and cost efficient. Which house do you want? Each one is entirely unique, but also the same.
Excuse me?
Perhaps I'm going too fast, sir. Do you want to buy a house?
I think so.
I'll give you a luxurious, entirely unique pre-cut palace. And if you order today, I guarantee you're home in a matter of weeks, maybe sooner.
I'll take that one.
Ah, yes, we have that one in stock.
And I already got credit from the bank.
Oh, fantastic. Now, you write your name here, and you sign your name there, and you will be the proud owner of a factory-built home.
That easy.
Pleasure to meet you, Mr. Martin. Albert Cakes, Esquire, at your service.
You boys give me a minute.
What are you doing here? Everything okay?
I'm not sure. Probably. Fella came by the farm. Got attacked on the road. He says the Skinner brothers was hanging around. Lots of them. Left Uncle armed to the teeth back at the ranch.
Who are these two?
Guns for hire. This Skinner's about we need him.
We ain't got that kind of money, Charles.
You want to get robbed for your house?
No, but...
Yeah, this Skinner's gonna be nasty. Come on. Mr. Devon, you're with me. Mr. Wayne, this is...
Milton. Jim Milton.
Sir? Good to meet you.
We'll be heading up to the Manzanita post.
Why?
The best smith around is that Norwegian fellow up there.
So they say. You boys ready?
Yes, sir, we're ready.
Good. Because you're about to get shot at over a goddamn hammer.
You want to build a house with a sniper rifle, then?
I know old Neil's real well. I'll get you a good deal.
Thank you, sir. All right, then. Let's go buy us some tools.
Let yourself relax. With each breath, you feel...
I know the quickest way.
Mind if I ask what happened in class today? You put 40 minutes of anesthesiology out of your ass. Yeah? Yeah. But I met your elderly friend. Do you know how many times I haven't eaten a donut? How much I speak in grade school for dabbing my pizza with pencils?
Is your friend a Negro or a redskin?
I denied myself.
I think a bit of both, for what it's worth.
Cash is cash. So it's all the same to me. I saw you getting skittish there, but don't you worry. We're not getting shot at.
Oh, yeah. I know Charles Smith. If he's got cause to be concerned, it's usually good cause.
You got a shotgun messenger sitting right beside you, all right? I suppose you don't know much about robbing caravans.
Not much, I guess. No.
Well, nor do I. But I know a thing or two about protecting them. And if a robber sees some strong men sitting up front, 2 of them guns for hire, then they're gonna wait for the next set of fools to come on through.
Unless they take the guns to mean they're carrying something valuable, instead of pre-cut timber and some tools.
What?
Interesting. It's just the average person having much harder time saying...
Wait, trust me on this. You are overthinking it. You hire a gun, you hire peace of mind and a deterrence. So I'll sit here looking big and scary, and you can concentrate on the horses.
All right. I'll do just that.
Maybe I've done this kind of thing before, and maybe I can handle a weapon. But I'm not so different from you, partner.
I think you might be.
People wonder how you can handle it, living by your gun. But it's the same as any other occupation, really.
Hey, we're taking the next right up towards Manzanita Post.
Now, where were you?
When I get home, I put my gun on the rack and it stays there. I mean it. It really stays there. I don't even think about it. My mind's on my wife and the little ones. I'm chopping wood, mending the roof, putting the kids to bed. But when I'm out here, I'm watching the tree line. I got my gun at the ready. And I'm trying to make my employer as comfortable as possible.
That's, real good of you.
You're in good hands. I know this country well.
Good. Am I finally gonna meet this tool maker?
Now, Niels, he's an acquired taste, but boy, can he work metal. Norwegian, you see? Viking blood. Fellas up there used to worship a god with a hammer. Guess I figures they'd still be making them. I'm not sure how much English he speaks, but Niels knows tools. And he knows me. So we'll see if we can get him to give you some. This is the spot. Just up ahead.
Okay.
You boys wait here.
Professor Duncan.
After
Hey,
you,
buddy,
Mr.
where'd you
Milton.
go? I was taking care of my sick mother. She's still alive, but I've put in my time. Aruther. Oh, Pierce, good for you. I always thought that cat piece was a kid.
Duncan is going to help us.
Sick mother. She's still alive.
Faulty towers.
Nels. Nels, it's
You
me.
all remember psychology professor
Willard
Duncan?
Wayne.
Hey, buddy, where'd you
Okay.
go? I was taking
This
care
is
of
my
sick mother.
associate, Jim Milton.
She's still alive, but I've put in
Okay.
my time.
He heard you was the best.
Oh, Pierce,
Best
good
smith
for you. I
around.
always thought that cat piece was a kid.
Duncan is going to help us work up something called a profile.
He needs some tools. He's building a ranch house up at Beecher's Hope.
Beecher's Hope, okay.
I was thinking octopus lunch.
Have you got any made?
Okay.
Oh.
Like I said, an acquired taste, but a heart of gold, and he's the best. You off someplace, Mills? Okay. So Milton is working with Cake's Hardwood and Timber in town. Should I get them to pay you and add it to his bill up there?
Okay.
Come on, let's get moving.
Okay.
All right then. Beecher's Hope. They've been trying to sell that property for some time, haven't they? Took a look at it myself, as it so happens. Seemed like a lot of work. Too much for me. But more power to you. Must have seen something in it I couldn't. World needs.
Everyone find some cover! Keep your head down! Who are these people? It's the skipper! You okay? What's up there? Shit! They got around us!
Pretty exciting first half. Yeah, 0-0. Lucky find. Oh, worried that your six-headed ball and chain will be calling.
Fine.
God damn!
What are you doing here, son? How do you know where I'm here?
It's the skipper! You okay? What's up?
Hold up there. We'll get you out of here. Hold tight, Willard.
I'm sorry.
All right. You alive?
No.
Mr. Devon, you okay?
Yes.
That the last of them?
I think so. There's more! They got the tools! They grabbed Mr. Wayne!
All right, you stay here, guard the road. Charles, come on!
Shut me down here when I don't say that. Where
They drew us in! We have to get past them!
They climbed up in the tree! Shoot the ones up there first!
So, you, gonna stay with me? I'm gonna come. Fine.
Where are they coming from?
Have you ever read mental health things? Yeah. One-on-one talking, group therapy, I'm kind of sort of involved there was like a wire, down at the front of the water. So I kind of reached out. I did it intentionally. Oh, you thought it would be good for me? No, I just thought I wasn't taking it. Tried to electrotherapy. It was therapeutic. I felt much better afterwards. Yeah. It didn't solve any particular problem. Or did it? It got rid of my daymare. You describe your daymare? You know, the regular run-of-the-mill. Your revenge. Revenge. I'm getting revenge on all of you. Yeah. You're all gonna pay one day. You're laughing now. I have a samurai sword. Just the regular. But you wouldn't really have a samurai sword. No, I would look down and realize, daymare. So these were very vivid fantasies.
Charles, I found the tools.
Fantasies in which some, I'm like,
now, where's Mr.
Not like an angel of death, but some sort of comic book character that keeps out revenge on people. Like some guy who wears like leather, jumps around at night. What would you consider your greatest weakness? Probably rage.
Fast. Come on.
Probably rage. Fits of rage. Fits of rage and blackouts. Those are your two major weaknesses. Fits of rage, blackouts, and delusional moments. Can you describe the last delusional episode that you had? It's nothing weird. Nothing particularly weird. It's mostly sometimes that's the birds that, that aren't it. That other people don't see. Okay. I'll just make note of that. Is there anything else that you want to leave me with? I have nightmares, also. You have nightmares in addition to daymare? Yeah. The difference in those is the birds do talk in those sometimes. They do. Yeah. What do the birds say? They don't talk so much. They sing me notes. They sing you musical notes. Oh, please. That's funny. And do you ever in your waking life try to decipher clues?
A few minutes ago, he was chewing my ear off.
And does it help you? I don't know. Honestly, right now, the one I'm trying to trust is... That does sound. And even when you read sample, it's not 5,000 combination. I don't think the birds in my birds are singing the clues.
Let's get out of here.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for your time. I learned a lot. What do I get my results now, or do I wait or come mail? It's not that sort of a thing. You don't really get a grade on it. We just put it in your file, and do I have access to that, to the Freedom of Information Act, or how does that work? I think you probably do, yeah, but it's mainly just there in the file, so if something happens, you can just go and look at it and say, yep, we should see that coming. Now,
those were the Skinner brothers.
Questions that I have here that we have
Sadie
of
said
every
something
law
too.
enforcement officer in this
What kind of land have I bought?
Just answer the
It's not the land.
I want you to
Skinner's
picture
moving
a
around.
bank robbery.
They're here for now.
Do that. Picture a bank
I
robbery.
thought this kind of bloodshed was meant to be over
Right away.
with.
There we go.
What was all the nonsense about civilization?
This kind of bloodshed is different.
Under what circumstances
Folks have been killed, sure.
justified?
Good reason
Under
and
the
bad.
circumstances of being a law
Rarely
enforcement
just
officer.
for the fun of it.
So you think that in the course of duty for being a law enforcement officer, deadly force is always
Most folk don't
justified
usually
in
put up with
everything?
such a fight.
So here's where we get started. Force is in and of itself its own entity. Okay? Force. And whether or not it's deadly is dependent upon the victim either dodging the bullet or jumping into it.
Useless
I've
sack
used
of
force
crap.
which has not been hiding, but it's up to the person who is on the other end of the gun, whether they get hit by the bullet or not. Force doesn't kill people, okay?
Once this is done, I'll take Mr. Devon back
You
to
have
town.
control over where a
Mr.
bullet is
Wayne
going
buried.
with
Okay.
the gun.
Be careful.
Most of the time.
I will.
But then there
I'm
are
fairly sure we scared him off for now.
Bad business. Well, we'll
Jane
be
Collins.
safe together.
What do you mean by Jane Collins?
Sure.
Shorty?
If you say so.
Boehner? Oh, man.
Christmas is a time when everyone comes together, but not for FaZe Clan, as the whole organisation has literally fucking imploded.
Don't you forget
no
that.
exaggeration. Everyone has left FaZe over the last few days. I mean, I don't know if there's a few other members I don't know about, but every notable personality has left. Everything coming out now is pretty messed up. It turns really dark, and it all revolves around FaZe Banks and Blackboy Max. They're the two that are really going at each other right now. So this started on Christmas Day. Banks tweeted out, "I have nothing to do with what's going on at FaZe Clan right now. I left 4 months ago and have moved on with my life. Unfortunate to see. Wishing everyone involved the best. If there's anything I can do to help, I'm here. Nobody loves FaZe more than me." Banks caught a shit ton of heat for this, and so he made a Twitter video clarifying everything.
Merry Christmas. From Banks, formerly known as FaZe Banks. What a fucking terrible day. What a terrible year. I left FaZe 5 months ago. And this wasn't for a narrative, this wasn't for the camera, this wasn't for Twitter, this was very, very real. It was off the heels of some Twitter
I love that.
boys were,
Yep.
getting blown up in their comms, their chat.
Excellent.
As we all know, this world wacky, streaming, that's really all that matters.
Those plans make any sense?
Sure. Seems easy enough, I think. How hard can it be? But I'll tell you what I think, just to be safe, I'll do the reading and planning, and you do the building.
How did I know you'd try to weasel out of doing any work?
Now, that is plain unfair. It's inaccurate and not what's going to happen. I'm simply going to use what I've got, which is a brain. While you use what you've got, which is less of a brain.
Let's get started.
Well, first thing it says the foundation, which involves moving those heavy wooden joists. Definitely not a job for a man with terminal lumbago, unless you want to dig a 6-foot deep hole for me when the workday's over.
Don't tempt me.
Oh, here comes Charles. Maybe he can lighten the mood a little.
How'd you get on?
He'll be back, but not for a while. Charles, dear boy, John needs help moving these joists. Now, come on. Get a move on. We gotta get started before the rains come.
What is lumbago?
You're very annoying.
He's right. We should get on with this.
I got some lumbago.
Well, let me have a rule and a saw and a board and I'll cut it. I'll climb up a ladder with a hammer and a nail and I'll nail it. Well, we worked so hard to build a little house together. In the snow, the rain, or the ice cold wind, whenever. No matter what the weather, we're together. Let me have a rule and a saw and a board and I'll cut it. Climb up a ladder with a hammer and a nail and I'll nail it. Well, we work so hard to build a little house together. In the snow, the rain, or the ice cold wind, whenever. No matter any weather, we're together.
And I think that's everything.
John Marston, you have a home.
So do you.
Oh, I know.
And you, Charles, as long as you'll stay with us.
Thank you.
Gentlemen, to this heavy home. Well, at least till this fool gets his woman back.
My darling Abigail, I hope you and Jack are doing well. I remain a fool, and I'm sure I shall die a fool. But I'm trying very hard to be something like the man you deserve. I have done something very silly in an effort to impress you. And that is, I've purchased a home. The land you read about in the newspaper up at Beecher's Hope is now ours, and we are going to try our hand at ranching. Mr. Geddes kindly helped me buy the land. I met Uncle while I was coming out of the bank, and while I know your feelings about him, he has been enormously helpful in his own fashion. Charles Smith has also appeared and is unsurprisingly a pillar of strength. Together, we've built you a home. I hope soon to show it to you. I miss you and the boy more than I can express. Please, come back to me. Yours always, John. Uncle, I thought you was... Where the hell? You're a good filly. Just one time I hope to find you working. Just once.
Do you believe in reincarnation, John Marston?
No.
Well, I hope and pray to whatever is out there that I get to come back as a youngin'. So, that when you're old and facing death, I can be some two-penny slave driver that comes along and hastens your journey into the grave. This is a fatal condition I got.
And I'll give you another fatal condition. We don't get on with things around here, and we'll all starve.
Get on with what?
Farming, ranching, planting something.
The only thing that this land's good for is grazing.
Grazing?
Yeah, so cows, sheep, goats. Goats is easy, but they taste awful.
I don't like goats. And cows, I've seen enough cows.
Sheep then. But any livestock, you're gonna need a barn.
Barn will take 3 of us 6 months to build.
Oh, you don't build a barn, dumbass. What do you think this is, 1785? You buy one pre-cut just like the house. This is the industrial age. The lumber fellers all have them.
That guy makes me hate the modern world.
Oh, come on. I'll deal with them. I can't move like I used to. Man, I never was that fast.